County 3, Carlisle 1.
Frayne calmly gets the ball over to Brown. To Mark Payne, back to Frayne. The ball to Williams. And it's there! A goal by Williams. And what a superb ball by Frayne. Big Alan Finlay now breaks out of the defence. Matthews. Frayne now. Payne. Back to Frayne. Brown. Chip forward to Payne. A good ball, that. It's there! What a goal! Mark Payne. What a beautiful ball again. What a good play there by Stockport. Mark Payne. Some may add. Reached for it, grabbed it and held it strongly up. There's a chance here for Matthews now. 1 against 1. And nobody. And we're up to now, the referee was going to get 10 out of 10. Nobody heard his whistle. As Matt divided the two teams, now it's a break now. It's a good ball for Matthews by Payne. Williams steaming into the box. Gives it to Williams. It's there! And that was a Payne. And a great goal once again by Paul Williams. Payne out to Matthews. Matthews looked up, found Williams, and Williams once again, so coolly. Level is still very controversial in my view, as Edwards now does well to get round Frayne. There's two players going now, there's a chance. Cooper. And in the end there, it's
Matthews. Griffiths.
Cardiff 3,
And he
County
did well.
3.
Lee Barnard. Out wide, Finlay on him. Cross comes in. Griffith. And that's a goal! And Stockport County are 1 behind after 3 minutes. Good cross. Finlay getting a touch, but not a good one. And it's back with Griffiths. Well, Griffiths has turned from goal scorer to goal maker. And after 10 minutes, Cardiff City are 2 goals to the good. Griffiths. Again with Finlay for pace. Oh, what a superb goal. That was a superb goal. And Stockport County are all over the place. Gibbons with goal number 3 after 12 minutes. Lee Todd and Andy Thorpe. Sole 2 back players for County. Brown with a cross. Alexander gets on the end of it. Yeah, and that's gone over the line. And I think Neil Matthews will be credited, either Neil Matthews or Paul Williams. There was about 4 or 5 attempts on goal. The keeper. Todd. Payne again. Does well. Brown, Alexander. Chris Beaumont. And that's it, and County have scored another. Chris Beaumont. When everybody stood still. And Stockport County have pulled it back to 3-2. Now, Lee Todd. Quick ball from Frayne inside. Williams. Oh, he scored! I don't believe it! That was unbelievable goal. That was unbelievable. I'm finding it unbelievable to comment on this. I cannot believe he held off and held off. And that was a superb goal. And Stockport County, from being 3-0 down in the first 12 minutes, have just equalised with 4 minutes of the game remaining. First of all, we'll have a word with two-goal Paul Williams. Paul, tell us about the goals first of all.
Well, there's a discrepancy about the second one. Like Neil Matthews, he's claiming it, right? He says he got the last touch, and I think I got the last touch off the bottom of my studs. I mean, I just put it in and turned away, but he says he got the last touch, so I don't know. We'll give it to Andy Thorpe.
It's the only one who's going to get this season, isn't it?
No. Yeah, well, and the second one, I just sort of tried to lean into the guy and hooked it in the far corner, you know. They're all good goals.
Well, the press certainly gave it you, or it came over the tannoy that you've been credited with the goal. And with Chris Beaumont, of course, getting a goal, we ended up getting a point. But it was, as the old saying goes, a game of...
Well done, big man.
A game of... Hello, Big John. Are you coming back this way? Yeah. This is a real professional interview, this is. I'm after a job at Granada TV, me, you know. Yeah, a game of two halves. I mean, what was the big difference?
Well, the first half, we just didn't get started at all. You know, we got caught flat-footed. They were three up in about 12 or 13 minutes, and we just didn't really start playing. But I mean, we kept at it and we kept working. The gaffer gave us a good kick in the ass at half-time, changed a few things, brought the big man on, and you know, we just started, you know, to play a bit better. We battled harder in the last 20 minutes. Our fitness told they looked as if they were really knackered, you know, and we just kept battling away, you know.
Right. Andy.
County began October in 4th position in the league, thanks to a 1-0 win over Maidstone. David Frayne scoring his first ever home league goal. David Redfern played his first game of the season, taking over from the injured Paul Cooper. County once again showed their fighting spirit and will to win, coming from behind to defeat Peterborough and recovering from 2 goals down to draw at Aldershot.
Be aware of the danger. Chris Beaumont gets the ball to Fred. Chance. That's a goal! And a great goal by David Fred! And that's just what it might needed. And that's certainly opened the game up now. And what an excellent first time strike there by David Fred. The far side is
County 2, Peterborough 1.
To Colpin, right, that was Colpin on the ball, and it's Luke with a chance now. There's a good shot, and it's there. And what a shot by Noel Luke. County pushing everybody forward, but it's the 10 Peterborough men in the areas. The ball comes back to Todd, gets it in. A chance there, and it's Beaumont with the reply. And that was a great ball there, knocked in by Todd. Matthews. Through for Beaumont. Beaumont in with a chance here. It's there! It's a goal! And it's no more than his... Mark Payne following up, but that was superb play by Beaumont.
Apparently this ground is used as a car park.
Northampton 1, County 0.
Actually in use. I think the pitch stands up to it very well. Oh dear, Chard, he's done it. Chard has done it. Been allowed to walk through, and Northampton Town have taken a lead with about 7 minutes of the game remaining. A disaster for County.
Nice playing service here at Aldershot, certainly
Aldershot
no problems
2,
there.
County 2.
A nice night, as Kenny was saying. Oh, and a nice ball there. Side. Oh, it's there. Aldershot have gone in front. Hesitation in the Stockport defence. Ian Stewart coming forward. Aldershot's best player tonight. Oh, it's a good ball across there, and it's there. 2-0. Oh, it's David Frayne with the ball. Beaumont to Bill Williams. Nice ball out there to Neil Matthews. 4 players in the box, 5 players in the box now. Matthews, try the shot, it's there, it's a goal! Mark Payne. Mark Payne. That was a nice run there by Neil Matthews, and very, very quick thinking from Mark Payne. Number 14 is Mark Ogley. Number 14, Mark Ogley. I've just been told by Todd White that number 14, Mark Ogley, is the son of the Ogley, of course, that played for County, goalkeeper, Alexander for County. A goal, it's a great goal! It's a great goal! That is a brilliant goal from Mark Payne. Well, that was a great goal from Mark Payne.
County 2, York 0.
Corner comes over, not a good one. Tony Barris now, hammers it in. It's a chance here. That's a good goal, there's Matthews. His first goal for the club. And that's what we wanted. With the York City team, all looking at each other. Have a bounce up, I think. Stop, gets the ball into the box. Falls for Frayne, what a goal! Superb goal! And it dropped kindly for David Frayne, and he showed him just how to put it away. Left Chris Marples.
Paul Cooper's kick. That's headed back in.
The month of November saw only 2 league games for the Hatters, one being the biggest defeat of the season, the other the greatest victory so far. With a gap beginning to open up between the new pace setters, Torquay and Northampton, and the chasing pack, it was vital County bounced back from defeat at Scunthorpe, and they certainly did just that, and in great style with a 4-0 victory over Lincoln City. County made an early exit from the FA Cup with a 1-0 defeat at 3rd Division Rotherham. Paul A. Williams made a welcome return from injury after missing 10 games, with a goal in the 1-1 draw at Crewe in the Leyland Daff Cup.
That should be Neil Matthews, and that's a goal. That's a good goal, Mark Lillis. Left, and he cuts inside, beats Andy Thorpe, just on the edge of the box. A nice ball out to Longden, who's made the run, cross coming in. It's far side, Flounders back in. Oh, and it's very strong appeals for handball and a penalty given. Flounders v Cooper. It's number 2. It's Stockport County 0. Scunthorpe United 2. Free kick. It's into the box. It's flicked on. It's an awful scramble, and it's a goal. It's 3-0. The ball came loose. Tony Dawes, number 9.
County 4, Lincoln 0.
Second corner now for Stockport. Jim Gannon just can't get around it. Lee Todd with the Beaumont gets it in, and it's there! Chrissy Beaumont, 25 minutes. Beaumont now with the ball, tantalising, teasing the Lincoln defence. Gets inside the box and he's brought down, it's a penalty. And that was positive play there by the number 10. Get the second. Formidable task against Mark Wallington, but sure Mark will hammer it in. Which he does do, unerringly to the right of Mark Wallington, and that's 2-0. 40 minutes, and that was good result. And it's there! And what a good kick that was. Steve Bullock, reverse free kick. Lee Todd, hard and low. And there was Jim Gannon to steer it in on the far post. Gannon, good ball, excellent ball back to Beaumont. And it's there! And Chrissy Beaumont, what a superb ball by Jim Gannon. Outside of the right foot, caught Lincoln. Gap as wide as the Mersey Tunnel, right down the middle. And there was Chrissy Beaumont. Frayne throws it forward. Beaumont. But the linesman's flag was up as Keith Alexander saluted what he thought was his first goal, but as the ball was played forward, the linesman's
Leyland DAF Cup. Crew 1, County 1.
We've got a good 15 minutes left here. The ball flicked back, it's going to be dangerous. And number 4 for Crew Alexandra, Aaron Callaghan levels the affair.
Payne, neat first.
County gained their first away win in December and were unbeaten throughout the month. Paul R. Williams scored his first goals for the club in a 2-0 win at Scarborough, which lifted the Hatters to 3rd position in the league. The game at the McCain Stadium took on added interest, with ex-county players Mick Matthews, Dave Logan and George Agani all lining up for the opposition. December also saw the departure of Keith Alexander to Lincoln City for the same £8,000 fee paid by County to Grimsby for the striker, who made 13 appearances without netting a goal.
Another corner. 2 successive corners here for Stockport. As Payne quickly takes it to Frayne, gets it back, gets it in. Williams, it's there! Paul Williams scores! 11 games out, but there, he's only played twice, second game in 11 weeks, and there's Paul Williams. Gets on the score list with an excellent header and good football, no more than they deserved. And that's his ball there was no quality.
County 3, Darlington 1.
Sorry, Beaumont on the left. The Darlington defence scurrying back. Tried a shot, a little bit ambitious really. Gannon with a shot. It's there! Jim Gannon! Gets a deflection, but we'll give it to Jim Gannon. 20 minutes, so 2 goals now. 2 goals now in 5 minutes. And that was a... And it gives Darlington a free kick in a dangerous situation now. And it's there. And that's what Stockport didn't want. We're just trying to see who scored it. Torman. Gannon for Beaumont. Paul Williams in support. Turns. Jim Gannon does well, holds the ball up for support. Steve Bullock. It's there! Is it Payne? Not sure. And that's the way to hit the team that's just been attacking you. And that was a good break.
And both sides obviously aware of each other's attacking ability. Very keen to get the ball away under pressure.
Torquay 1, County 1.
And Beaumont there, dispossesses the defender, comes inside, first time shot, and what a superb goal from Chris Beaumont. Dispossessed the Torquay United player, came to edge of the box and he struck it superb into the corner of the net. And that's superb news for Stockport County. Great goal, Martin.
I told you, the County won't lose this one, there's not a chance.
Well, Martin's got... So very nearly an immediate reply there, and more defending to do now as we await this corner. I think it's Saunders who takes it. It's headed away though again. Straight back to Wes Saunders. When he could find himself forced out, but he does get a good cross in, a good head, and a great equaliser. I think it was Dean Edwards who caused a lot of problems in this first half, and that's 1-1. Dean Edwards with an immediate reply. And the result of that, a corner to Stockport County. Stuart Brennan just causing a commotion.
Scarborough 0, County 2.
He's going to come right back to him. Hit straight back in again, and an easy chance, and it's there! Young Paul Williams gets the opening goal here at the McKay Stadium. Right on hand, he was left all on his own, and he made no mistake from about 5 yards with that header. First league goal, first senior goal for Stockport County with Paul Williams. Can Stockport County finally break the bogey with a win here at the McCain Stadium? Cannon feeds the ball through. That's a great ball from Bullock and a chance for Williams to get his second here, surely. Williams, and he's scored! A great second from Paul Williams. And it was that brilliant ball from Steve Bullock that led the way. And Paul Williams delighted, as indeed is everybody else on the pitch.
Out to Brown. Brown to
County 0, Doncaster 0.
Good run there by Frayne. Gets Brown down, it's a penalty! And it's a penalty now. And as I said, one fatal slip could decide this game, and could this be the one? The yellow card. And it's Mark Payne now. What about? This game could be won or lost now. A little bit of gamesmanship. And it's Mark Payne now facing Mark Sandways, the two marks. And what a good save! And it's a miss! Off the post! And what a let-off there!
Chesterfield left it late against Stockport. Paul Williams headed the visitors home after half an hour. The equaliser didn't come until the 90th minute. Tony Bryan scrambled home a cross from John Ryan. Luckless Rotherham.
New Year's Day saw Gillingham make the journey to Edgeley Park for the beginning of a hectic 8-game programme in January, in which old rivals Burnley were the opposition no less than 3 times. John Sainty made the telephone call of the season after reading an ad in the evening news from a certain Andy Kilner wishing to return to England from Swedish soccer. John remembered Andy from his Burnley days, offered him a trial, and the rest is history. Between January and May, the irresistible Kilner made 27 appearances, scoring on no less than 12 occasions and winning the goal of the season competition. His contribution of goals, exciting wing play and enormous throw-ins certainly added a new dimension to County's promotion effort. County visited Walsall's new ground, the Bescott Stadium, on January the 12th. This match proved to be one of County's best ever performances, as they were magnificently led by Dave Frayne to a 2-0 victory, courtesy of the increasingly popular P.A. Willow Williams. County's 10th undefeated league and cup game turned out to be Walsall's first ever defeat at their new home, and left County sitting proudly on top of Division 4.
To Brown. Held in the wind. Beaumont
County 1, Gillingham 1.
Does well. Finds Jim Gannon. Tries a shot. Falls kindly for Williams. And he does it there! Williams scores! 35 minutes! But really the first time of the match, the appetite's been whetted. Comes off his. And it's there. It's a goal. And it's a number 14. It's a substitute. It's Peter Beadle. Make it 1-8. Williams. Should be an interesting duel, this. It's Payne. It's a ball in. Punched out by the keeper, not very well. Falls for Frayne. Payne back in first time. A chance. And it's there. And it's Kilner. Andy Kilner. There's a Kilner going on the left. Kilner comes inside. Dummies again. Gets the ball across. And it's hammered out. Well, I think Mark Sartori, yes, Mark Sartori there as Kilner hammered the ball low across the floor, which would have been a deadly ball because Paul Williams was sliding in to try and touch it towards goal, but good interception there by Mark Sartori. And it's a corner now for Stockport. And Todd, once again with his full of trivia, tells me that's the third new ball County's had, so we're up to about Scunthorpe, I think, with the balls. Is Mark Sartori playing well against his own team. Gets the ball away on as far as Payne again. Beaumont this time heads it away from Kilner. Darren Knowles with the ball now. Chips it forward. David Frame with a good run into the box. Bounces well for him. Pulls the ball across. Kilner with a chance. It's there! Kilner! Good shot there. And what a brilliant goal there by Kilner. Excellent play there by David Frame. He did it twice on Tuesday. He created the problems. And on the goal line,
Andy Kilner, who got the 2 goals for Stockport, first one coming up here. The story about him is he was playing in Sweden, and he wrote to Danny Begara, the manager of Stockport, saying could he have a trial. He took him on. He was brought on New Year's Day against Gillingham, you know, as a substitute. Played the full game last night and gets you 2 goals. It's a nice little story, isn't it?
It is a good story, and funny enough, I watched Stockport last year in the 4th Division, and this is his 2nd goal coming up well here. And I thought they were a good side last year here, and I was quite surprised that they didn't come up, to be perfectly honest.
Right.
So they are a good team, Stockport.
Right.
Stockport's Andy Kilner scored 20 goals last season in the Swedish 1st Division. He scored his first 2 in English football on his full league debut last week against Wrexham. Kilner's playing to earn a contract.
I thought I'd take the chance to perhaps have a go in England 2nd time around, see what comes up. So I wrote to the Evening News and asked them would they put a little piece in saying that I was back and looking for a game. And fortunately, John Sainsbury called me because he was at Burnley when I was there, and he called me up and asked me to come down to Stockport, and that's what I did.
Yes, Andy Kilner's a man of many talents. He scores goals. He's also got one of the longest throws you're ever likely to see. See what I mean? Kilner reckons he can throw the ball a good 40 yards. As if from nowhere, Stockport seem to have discovered a multi-talented player with proven ability. He's a former England youth international who now wants to come home.
I think you get a little bit of an extra buzz from the English game. You know, I'm over there playing in Swedish football every week. You know, their players, you know, they get a buzz from it, but nothing like the English game, really. You know, the Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock, and it's great.
Kilner's looking to finally build a career in English football on the foundations of his dream debut. He has no qualms about swapping the quality of life in Jonathan Gothenburg for the mud of Edgeley Park. In Sweden, he received advice and help from his friend Glenn Hussein. Now in England, he's got another Swedish question for the Liverpool captain.
Vad tycker du om domaren i England, Glenn?
Which is what?
What do you think of referees in England?
Got a bad ball out of defence. Bill Williams checks. Plays it to Steve.
Leyland Daff Cup. County 1, Burnley 1.
There's a shot saved there. And Gannon scores. Jim Gannon there. The bullet there beaten by Francis. Tony Barrett's coming across. A good play there by Knowles. And Cooper out well. And it's slid in.
Good shot by Kilner. That was going in the corner all the way. But a good save by Ron Green.
Walsall 0, County 2.
Chance just went wide of Steve Bullock, who looked like he was thinking about teeing himself up for a shot. David Frayne, Chris Beaumont chasing. Does very, very well. Looking for support. Frayne. Oh, in the post! Yes! And Williams has scored! Yeah, what a great goal! A superb move by Stockport County. David Frayne, Kilner, Beaumont did superb. David Frayne hit the post. And Paul Williams has scored again for Stockport County. 21 minutes, just midway through the first half. And Stockport County are leading by 1-0 here at the Buscott Stadium. For Walsall. Williams gets the better, Gannon in there as well. Nicely played by Chris Beaumont. Took from behind then, yes he was, by John Kelly. A good decision by the referee. So County push relentlessly forward. $4,364 this afternoon's attendance as Molly Brown curls one to far post. Yeah! Yeah! Williams has done it again, I can't believe it. 2-0. What a superb ball that was from Mally Brown, curling out towards the far post as the county fans come onto the pitch. And Williams has scored his and Stockport County's second of the afternoon. 10 minutes on the 80th minute, 10 minutes of the game remain. County 2, Walsall 0. And as I said after the first goal, it's nothing more than Stockport County deserve. This is one of the most polished away performances I've ever seen of a Stockport County team. Mally Brown in a spot, back to Cooper. Well, can you remember a game when you've seen County come away from home and dominate for 90 minutes as they have today?
Well, the only game is Rochdale away, and we ended up 1-0 down. But I mean, today the lads performed great today. Every department, they pushed in tight, they tackled hard, didn't give the ball away much, and ended up, worthy winners.
We thought the two main players, David Frayne especially, but also Jim Gannon, both of them in the midfield, really ran the whole game, didn't they?
Yeah, they worked hard, like I say, and there's a good balance today. Jim was, winning a lot in the air. Frayne, he was like knocking balls wide, doing well, and they both were getting in it. And the last 20 minutes was hard work, but they both dug in there, a bit of fitness showed, and they've done great today. Yeah.
County manager Danny Begara. Danny, we've gone top after today.
I don't know. Well, it don't matter now. The only problem with that is that, really, in fairness, I've got to say that the most difficult thing is to stay up there now. And but the way the boys played today, I got to give them all the credit in the world because I thought it was fantastic. Simple as that. Defending, attacking, they never given up. I just hope you boys that you'll be watching that in the coach sometime, that you remember what I told you after the match. Keep your feet on the ground, keep being modest, keep plugging away. At the end of the day, I think we'll be thereabouts if we keep doing what we've done today. Yeah. Okay. Well done, boys. Brilliant stuff.
Cheers. Thanks a lot, Danny. Cheers. Now joined by the video man of the match, David Frayne. David, a great individual performance and a great team performance today.
Yes, great team performance, apart from Steve Bullock,
who's just walked past.
No, to be honest, the lads battled well, and I think we deserved this victory at the end of the day.
Talk us through the two goals, first of all, both from Paul Williams.
Yes, the first goal, Chrissy Beaumont played it into me and I had a shot at the post, and all credit to Paul, he was there and stuck it away.
Second one, which really killed it off, 10 minutes to go on the far post, good cross from Mally Brown.
Yes, but to be honest, we should have been more than 1-0 up at that stage. I thought we dominated the game, and thankfully we got the second goal, which I thought we richly deserved.
Well, I know I don't know if you know, we've actually gone top of the 4th division now. We're just talking to Danny, and he's saying that the hardest thing now is actually going to be to stay there.
Yes, just let's hope we're top of the 4th division come end of May. We're not bothered that we're top now. We just want to keep it going and keep his feet on the ground, and hopefully we'll be up there at the end of the season.
Thanks a lot, David. Congratulations on man of the match.
Thank you.
Referee Mr. West kicks us off.
County 5, Halifax 1.
Ball on the far side, Jim Gannon winning it well. Looking for Chris Beaumont to run on, he's got terrific pace. Beats two defenders then, cross from Kilner. Williams to run onto it, just taken off his head. Well held by Mally Brown. Good cross, headed away. Held onto the ball well because Williams was in an offside position and he held the ball well, Mally Brown. Halifax on the break. Andy Kilner, sorry, number 11, Mark Ellis. Beaten to the ball by Bill Williams. Back to the keeper. Conditions wet, very wet and very cold here at Esley Park. Head on by Williams. Chrissy Beaumont. Touch to Darren Knowles. Oh, and yes, and it's there! And he scored. Jim Gannon has put Stockport County in front after 1 minute of the game. What a great start for tabletop in Stockport County. Darren Knowles, superb work. They just crawled past the post. Gannon again closing in though on that loose ball. Good header by Brown. Williams, the chasing striker, keeps it in. What a great ball Chris Beaumont looking for support. Kilner's at the near post. And it's taken away. Well done, Chris Beaumont. Chasing battle well. Mally Brown as well. Gannon. Good ball. Darren Knowles with room. Chrissy Beaumont. It's good play by Stockport County. Mally Brown. Oh dear. Punched by the keeper when he had a free. He had nobody with him then and punched the ball away. Nice control by Williams. Kilner. Steve Bullock looking for the return. Kilner on his own. Yeah, what a goal! And Kilner has scored, I don't believe it! What a superb goal! 7 minutes gone. Andy Kilner with, I presume, what was intended to be a cross. There was only the keeper near it. It's difficult to tell where the ball would have gone. And Andy Kilner just signed a new contract before the Walsall game. Has scored his 3rd goal in his 2nd full appearance for Stockport County. It's County 2, Halifax 0. Todd, what a start.
Oh, absolutely amazing, Richard, absolutely amazing. I think he spotted the keeper just off his line there, to do him justice. Tongue in cheek, of course. We fully...
Darren Knowles, what a great ball. And Chris Beaumont has got the pace. Can he finish? Oh, what a great save. The ball just held up in that very soggy penalty area. Cheekily then. Back to Bullock. Chris Beaumont. Steve Bullock following up. Looking for either Kilner or Williams. Kilner. Oh, he's down. Got to be a penalty. And it is. No danger then. He was going through for a shot, and this could be interesting because if this is deemed a professional foul, David Evans could go. And he's got the red card. This could be a chance now for County to finish Halifax off. And a wide round of applause even from County players for David Evans, who I think indicating the harshness of the decision. Mally Brown with the penalty. Brown against Gould. 3-0, Stockport County lead. What a great penalty. Pinpoint, 3-0. Halifax down to 10 men. It's good ball in. Kilner. Oh, what a turn. Oh, great save. And that was nearly 4. And but for Jonathan Gould, it could have been 4 or 5-0 at least for County. Up by Uriaf again. Mitch Cook following up. Tries a chip inside. Bill Williams. Lovely play. And a good ball to Kilner. Run inside. Well played. This is good football. This is great football from Stockport County. And it's Mally Brown now. Darren Knowles is wide. Cuts inside. What will the cross be like? Yes! Oh, what a goal! I think it's Chris Beaumont. Oh, what a superb move. That really was a superb move. From the start then, when Bill Williams picked the ball out of the penalty area, it was indeed Chris Beaumont. 5 minutes of the second half gone, 50 minutes in all. And really that involved 6 or 7 people covering the whole length of the field. And probably... Gannon almost gets there, in fact does get there. Tony Barras with time. Good ball. Malcolm Brown. Room to have a look. Darren Knowles. Oh, Chris Beaumont in acres of space. Across the far post for Williams. Yeah! And it's 5-0. And Paul Williams. Well, he would have been upset if he hadn't have scored one tonight, the way the ball's been raining in on the Halifax Town goal. And that was a glorious header. Just where he likes them. In at the far post, Paul Williams. Beaumont with his tireless running, as always, up front. But the man of the match is given to the player in your screen now, and that's number 3, Steve Bullock. He's had a great performance, and it's not very often defenders get the man of the match. And he's had a great game tonight, Steve, and quite rightly deserves the title of man of the match. Not that it earns him very much money. And as we're doing that, Stockport County, Halifax Town have scored a goal.
Night action now, and we visit 4th Division leaders Stockport County, who last night played host to bottom of the league Halifax Town. Here's Mark Tyler.
A repeat of the two sides' goalless draw on the opening day of the season always seemed unlikely. It took Stockport just 2 minutes to highlight the massive gap between the clubs. Jim Gannon on hand to volley home from close range. 6 minutes later, and Stockport increased their lead in spectacular style. Andy Kilner no doubt claiming he spotted the keeper off his line before executing the perfect finish. A wayward cross seems the more realistic explanation. There were more talking points 3 minutes before the break. Again, it's Kilner at the centre of the action, bursting into the box before being brought down by Halifax captain Dave Evans. It was a foul that referee West considered bad enough to merit a red card. Defender Malcolm Brown made no mistake from the spot, his first of the season, and 3-0 to Stockport at half-time. It was a similar story after the break, lots of space for the Stockport wide men and the home side taking full advantage. Knowles' cross only deflected to Chris Beaumont, who turned to fire a superb shot into the corner, his 8th of the season. Another right-wing cross set up goal number 5. This time it's leading scorer Paul Williams who pops up at the far post to head home via the woodwork. Steve Norris volleyed a late consolation for Halifax, but it took little away from another fine Stockport performance, a 5-1 win to put them 3 points clear at the top.
Yes. Going well, Stockport, James?
Well, they were last season, as I said, and I expected them to go up, so I think they will this year.
Paul, this time last year, County top of the league, playing Halifax at home, you blew it, but no chance of that happening this season?
Well, I don't know, I wasn't here last year, you know, I was at Hartlepool this time last year, I was injured. But the way we're looking now, we're looking stronger in all departments, so there was no chance of us blowing it tonight, you know.
Really straight from the off, County firing on all cylinders, off to the best possible start as well.
Oh yeah, well the gaffer's been telling us all week to keep our feet on the ground, you know, after a good win away to Walsall last week, so I mean, all the lads just kept the foot. We were quietly confident, like, you know, we thought they wouldn't fancy it, bottom of the league, coming here in a wet night, pitch wasn't that good, you know, so everything was there for us to win, and everybody's going to try and knock us off the top now, so we're a target, you know.
Really torrential rain right from about an hour before the kick-off really made play difficult for both sides, but County adapted probably better than Halifax.
I think we've played that many games in torrential rain and blustery wind this season. The last 4 games, even away to Walsall on Saturday, it was windy and rainy, and you know, I think we're going to end up playing brilliant all the time, and you know, it'll do us. We just keep winning.
You got off that a good start, and Andy Kilner getting the second. He said it was a cross.
I think it was a shot now, I don't know. I said give Andy the benefit of the doubt. Like, the lads were slagging him in the dressing room that he should have got it over, but I mean, it went in and it was a brilliant goal, so all credit to Andy.
And the third just before half-time, the penalty?
Yeah, I thought I was taking the penalties because we'd been working on them in training, and the gaffer had been taking a few in training, and the gaffer said I'd be taking them. But apparently they worked it out that Mally Brown be taking it with the assistant manager, John Sainty, said he'd be taking them, so it doesn't matter who scores as long as we win, you know.
And when Chris Bowman got the 4th soon after half-time, you headed the 5th from the Q-Tangle. Really, County looked set for double figures.
Yeah, I mean, we give a sloppy goal away at the end, and the gaffer was a bit annoyed about that. You know, we want to try and keep a clean sheet and get as many goals between us and the pack as we can, you know, and we just want to keep it going. Every match, just take it as it comes now, you know.
10 games unbeaten in the league now, there doesn't look to be any end to this unbeaten run.
Well, as I say, we don't look, you know, to the future. We just look to the next match. The next match is Burnley in the Leyland Daft on Tuesday night, and we'll be hoping to win, beat them, get through the next round of Leyland Daft, and then the following game, but I don't even know who it is against on the Saturday. It's just looking at one game at a time, you know.
Paul, many thanks. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks a lot.
Steve Bullock, who's been voted by the video team today's man of the match. Have a word with him in a minute. And first of all, Jim Gannon started the route. After Saturday, really, we needed a good start, and we got it.
I think the team was fired up to go out, and I mean, you couldn't have got an easier opposition, really. Like, I mean, no discredit to them, but if you're on the bottom of the table, it says something about your team. And then they went down to 10 players, like, so. I mean, conditions weren't the best, but I think once we applied ourselves, like, we were going to win.
Just while you mentioned it, are we good enough to win the 4th division?
Certainly, yeah, definitely. I don't see why not now. I mean, we should finish in the top 4 without a question of a doubt, but like I say, you've just got to take each game as it comes. There's a lot of games to go yet, there's 20 odd games to go, and if we keep playing the way we are and same attitude and same enthusiasm, like, I can't see why not.
Yeah. Just while we're finishing there, Steve, if I can bring somebody in here who you've perhaps met once or twice, your old man. Of course, he's going to present you, Ian Bullock, Steve's father, with the Man of the Match award. A nice bottle of bells for you there, Steve. Well deserved. Well done, lad.
Cheers, thanks very much.
I'm very proud man.
Thanks, Ian.
Cheers.
Well done, Steve. Here this evening.
Leyland Daff Cup. Burnley 3, County 2.
Again, this right side, and again it's Grewcock. Again, holes seems to be opening up for him every time he gets the ball. He's got good support as well. And that is goal number 1 for Burnley. We're just talking about holes opening up. The ball was played through. The support, the people running off Grewcock's amazing. Header by Measham. Lovely ball. Grewcock again, the man involved. And that's a great cross. And that's off the line. And that's 2-0. In fact, it's been disallowed. It's been disallowed. The Burnley player ends up on the ground. County get a free kick. Personally, I thought that challenge on Williams was just a couple of seconds before was worthy of a foul, but nevertheless. Ooh, and that was definitely going County's way. Williams applauding this decision this time. On the edge of the area, Frayne and Andy Kilner might be the one. He scored some spectacular goals already in only 3 outings for Stockport. I don't think we've seen him strike one from a dead ball situation yet, but I suspect he may well have a goal here. Andy Thorpe's gone wide on the right. Every Burnley player is in his own penalty area. Kilner and Frayne.
He's done it! What a superb goal by Andy Kilner. What a great goal. Well, I was just saying, in the 3 games or so that he's played, he's scored some spectacular goals, and there's another one. This time from a dead ball.
And this is a good break by Burnley. Oh, still running for Eli. He's going to leave it for Grewcock. Oh, and a lot of space here. All the way! All the way! Good ball, Jim Gannon. McInerney can keep his feet and keep the ball in, and he does. It's a good run from McInerney, if he can supply a cross with it. Oh, and he can! Yes! And Williams has scored! And a County have done it again. A great run by McInerney. Kept his foot in, went away from Jacob, who chased him. Down the right, a superb ball in, and a glancing header from Williams, and it's 2-2. Well, they just stood and watched Winston White score.
Up goes Williams, or rather it was Finlay.
Division 4. Burnley 3, County 2.
Deakin puts the ball out for another throw. So Kilner again, 3rd attempt with this long throw. And it falls this time. A good attempt, and it's there! Stockport County take the lead. The throw, 3rd time lucky from Andy Kilner. And Alan Finlay, the most unlikeliest man on the pitch, you'd expect to score. Open to scoring for Stockport. Futcher turning, and a good ball in again. Comes back to Futcher, kills another one in, flicked on, and Derry equalises for Burnley. He got the flick, and there's the equaliser. Grewcock calling for it here on the left, and on the overlap goes Ray Deakin, and County split at the moment. Smacked over, and there's it. Ron Futcher gives Burnley the lead. And stop tidy, and now Gukok again with a chance to cause problems. Got a good cross, and it's gone in. Roger Eli gets the third. With 18 minutes or so left to get one back, flick back, and it's there! Bill Williams and another centre-half scoring for Stockport. And Paul Williams this time getting himself in trouble, and he's going to go for this. Clearly aimed his head in the direction. I think it was Jacob. The referee was right there as well. And they'll be lucky. He certainly thrust his head forward. He'll be very, very lucky to stay on. Silly thing to do, we just scored anyway. A yellow card, a lucky lad there really, Paul Williams. The overlap, and he's going to get the ball. First time cross in, and a chance there for Williams. And then Chris Pearce. Chris Pearce, the first to show the aggression. It was a 50-50 ball, and it was actually Chris Pearce who went for Beaumont. And at one stage Pearce did have, and he's gone. Chris Pearce sent off. Frane's gone as well. You can tell with the look on his face. And still clashing. He's going to get the ball. First time cross in, and a chance there for Williams. And then Chris Pearce. Chris Pearce, the first to show the aggression. It was a 50-50 ball, and it was actually Chris Pearce who went for Beaumont. And Cox.
Hartlepool 3, County 1.
It's coming back to him again though. Allen flicks on the number 10. Honour, a great first attempt, hits the bar. And the second time, Hartlepool hit the woodwork, and that really was a super attempt by Brian Honour, Todd.
Tremendous.
We'll take this free kick. In the box, headed inside, and just headed over his own bar. I think that was Ian Bennyworth, and his header away had to be short. He cleared the danger, and a corner now for Stockport. And an action man, Andy Kilner, will take it. Tony Barris now joined the attack, taken short though, whipped in by Brown, and Paul Williams there, and what a great goal! Paul Williams opens the scoring for Stockport. Just the sort of start Stockport were looking for in this first half. The corner was taken short, Malcolm Brown whipped it in. This time the ball missed by Mally Brown, turned in towards Allen and the number 9, and a great save by Paul Cooper. McKinnon gets the ball across, and now he wasn't sure, Cooper, and they've hit the woodwork again, and this time they've scored. And you can't really say they didn't deserve it. It's the 4th time they've hit the woodwork. Some quite sloppy defending. Cooper didn't judge the cross very well. Only whacked over again. He missed it. Did Paul Cooper, and Joe Allen made no mistake at the far post, unmarked, and that's 2-1 to Hartlepool. And this really is a copy performance of Saturday, Todd. Can't believe it. Bit of space, good ball forward. This is Honour rather. Honour crosses it in, and that's a good goal. Joe Allen, Stockport at 6s and 7s at the back. Kick taken by Bill Williams. Flicked on again, and now David Kilner, or Andy Kilner rather, in the box. Must be a penalty surely, and given by the referee, and there can't really be any arguments. A penalty and a chance for Stockport to drag themselves back into this game. a chance for Malcolm Brown. He'll drive this, hopefully into the back of that Hartlepool net. And instead, he blasts it over the top. And it really is not going to be Stockport County's night. Dalziel inside him.
Carlisle 1,
Inside
County
to Shepherd.
0.
Forward again to Proudlock. A good ball through to Halpin. And Cooper had to get there. He didn't. And that was so silly. And Stockport County give away a penalty. What happened there? Edwards. And Cooper saves it. More defending though. And they scored an own goal. Well, what can you say? Cooper did the hard bit. Saved the penalty. And then they forced the ball over their own line and...
Just 15 minutes of the first half remain.
County were now going through their only bad spell of the season, suffering 3 consecutive league defeats. Only 3 matches were played in February, bad weather leading to a number of postponements. 6'7" Kevin Francis, the tallest professional player in the Football League, signed for County for £60,000 and made his debut when he came on as substitute in the 3-0 win at Lincoln. County's indifferent spell didn't last long, and they now held 4th position in the league.
Oh, that's a better one. Kilner! 1-0, Stockport County. Well, I've been saying for the last 10-15 minutes that it's the dead ball situations that County are going to benefit from, or have looked like benefiting from. Well, Steve Bullock's corner then, although it looked like Kilner on this side might be more successful, it was Steve Bullock's corner, and Kilner was in acres of space at the far post, and all he had to do was nod it in. Stockport just went over Alexander and cleared by Tony Barras. Back in by Shane Nicholson. Oh, and Redfern nearly got caught. And he gave a goal kick. Oh, well, that looked just for a minute like it was going to have to be a corner. And then for a brief second, the possibility of a penalty. As it happens, Dave Redfern got away with it and gets a goal, and making a substitution. And it's a second debut of the day for Kevin Francis. He's replacing Paul Williams. Strike midway through this second half. Francis yet to have a touch, I think. And he might get one now, and he does. Oh yes! Beaumont! Yes! It's a goal! And it was made by the new lad, Kevin Francis. There must have been a question as to whether the ball was over. A superb cross. It landed with Chris Beaumont. He took his time, keyed himself up, and Stockport County had 2 goals in front.
And a throw. Francis takes up his position. There really is some height there now. 6'7" of him, and a defender trying to block the throw in, but unsuccessfully. What can Thorpe do now?
Oh, what a great goal! What an absolute beauty! That was an absolute blinder of a goal. Absolutely superb. Chrissy Beaumont. 29 minutes of the second half. 74 minutes. County are leading here 3-0. Chris Beaumont's second goal after a crossing from Andy Thorpe. What a great goal that was. And let's hope that there's no coming back now for Lincoln City. He struck that with just, well, it was perfect.
Gives it in back. And Francis will chase again. She gets beaten to the ball in the air by West. But Stockport County earn a throw. Francis takes up his position. There really is some height there now. 6'7" of him, and a defender trying to block the throw in, but unsuccessfully. And what can Thorpe do now?
Oh, what a great goal! What an absolute beauty!
Lincoln City, very windy, and a little dark corner that we found. We've managed to abscond the video team man of the match, Alan Finlay, here this afternoon. Alan, congratulations on man of the match, and really a great team performance, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a smashing result away from home. You know, with the conditions, first half we kicked with the winds. Like, we weren't under much pressure, but second half we knew we'd be under a little bit of pressure. We went in 1-0 up, and we knew we'd come out second half and be, you know, like, put under the pressure a lot. And as you've seen, we worked well, we worked hard, everyone worked hard. The result shows for itself, 3-0 away from home, which is a smashing result. Yeah.
You and Tony Barras seem to be working a very good partnership at the back together.
Yeah, well, two young lads, so, you know, very well. He's an, you know, like, not many years in the game, but as you say, like, we've got a good understanding. We've been working in training, you know, on different things, and hopefully, like, they've come off, they've pushing out well, you know, and the gaffer's been telling us to get out. And I think it worked well today, you know, for the team. Well, the result shows itself, doesn't it? You know,
What's the attitude? I mean, we lost 4 on the run. I mean, things must be pretty, you know, especially with the pressure, and we've lost top spot and everything else. But, you know, and then what is it that happens within the club to come back and perform and play like today?
Just hard work, really. You know, every team has a few bad results, but you just got to pick your head up. You know, confidence is a little bit low. Just pick your head up and put it, you know, 5% extra work in, and do that, and the results will come for you. Which, you know, as you say, we've had 4 bad results and being a little bit low, and smashing result. Like, so hopefully the confidence will be a little bit better and get us back up there.
Right. Okay, thanks a lot, Alan. Let you get in and get a beer. Thanks a lot. Congratulations. Okay, back now and talking to the biggest man in professional football, the man who's been receiving all the media attention this afternoon. Kevin, you must be well pleased with your contribution to the game when you came on as a second-half substitute. Your first touch, I think you made a goal.
Yeah, I was more pleased with the fact that we won, because it's like my first victory I've had since November last year. And when I came on, I just, all you could do is give 110%, which I did do it. Like, helped get 1 goal, like you said, and it helps in this third one, I hope.
How long have you actually been at the club now? When was it you signed?
Last week I signed at the club, actually signed on, and I trained with the lads twice, and I played in the one reserve game on Wednesday.
Maintained their promotion form with a 3-0 win at Lincoln. Andy Kilner got the first. Then the league's tallest player, Kevin Francis, set up the first of 2 thoroughly well-taken goals by Chris Beaumont. Andy Kilner's throw here. Beaumont scoring decisively after 68 and 72 minutes. But Stockport slipped up against Cardiff in midweek. Jim Gannon gave them the lead, but they had to settle for a point. All in all, though, not a bad week's work.
He's beaten to it.
County 1, Cardiff 1.
Damon Searle was a little bit close to Jason Lee's nose, so it's a free kick, which will be taken by Malcolm Brown. So it's a chance now for Stockport to try and get back the initiative. Chips it in, and it's there! Jim Gannon, and once again a good cross there by Malcolm Brown, and it was Jim Gannon there playing with tremendous confidence. It's a corner, hammered out by Andy Thorpe, and that's a good play. Chance here, and it's there, and it's the number 4 Blake, and with the defence all in disarray, it was the number 4 Nathan Blake. Danny can score it for me as long as we get one.
Darlington 1, County 0.
I'm probably the worst predictor ever.
It has been noted. Madden, but a chance here, and it's there. Oh dearie me. Just a couple of minutes away. Tony Barras throws it in. Let's see. And Finlay might be in trouble here now. And I don't know what happened there with Alan Finlay, but Jim Willis, certainly something happened between him and Alan Finlay. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Kevin Smith was certainly enraged by it. He gets the yellow card. That's a red card. And that looks like the end of Stockport's hopes now.
Teams are playing, or the individuals, what?
Well, you look for various things, and you always learn. You know, there's always something to learn from a game. At the very least, you learn about players. And I mean, there's one or two players that I don't know. The young centre half, is it Barris?
Tony Barris, yeah.
I haven't seen. I have seen him, but I didn't watch him because he played against us, and I don't watch the opposition when they play against us.
He was a blur, was he, when he played?
Well, I've heard he's a good player. So you know, I don't know. I know most of the Stockport players. There's one or two in the Scarborough side that I don't know. Actually, I'm a bit disappointed. I heard that you've got to be 6'4" or over to play in the side these days. But the Giants aren't playing.
No, they're not playing. No.
There must be a basketball match on around here somewhere, is there?
Yeah. So, have you seen many 4th Division games this season?
No, not so much. I mean, really, virtually only when I come here, and I haven't been here that much. This is really a game where it's a Friday night game, and it's nice to watch a game before you play. And most of the time, I'm having to go and watch a lot of reserve games and non-league games. I don't have the money that Danny's got at his disposal, you know, so I'm still on the free transfers.
I see. Now, since leaving the Division 4, you can't really comment on whether the standard is better or what. Have any of the other managers? Have you spoken to other managers?
It's a lot better. Sorry, I'll say that the third division is a lot better.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I meant from
I don't know.
No, you don't know.
I don't know. But I found a big difference between the two leagues, and it is a terrific league to be in, the third division. We've got a battle on our hands to stay in it, and Stockport have got a good chance of getting in it. And hopefully, for the supporters and the people at the club here, they'll get in it, because there's a big difference. You go to some big grounds. We're going to Huddersfield tomorrow. We're going to Stoke on Wednesday, and the whole of the standard, the quality of the players. They've usually got better players.
I suppose you should never be shocked or surprised what happens at any football club. But one of the biggest surprises at Edgeley Park so far this season was the transfer of our leading striker Paul Williams to West Bromwich Albion. Great for the player, great for the club. But the guy that can tell us a real story about it is on my right here, the chairman, Mr. Brendan Elwood. Brendan, when did you first get wind that West Bromwich Albion were in for Paul?
I knew nothing about it. I can't tell you very much, really, more. The first I knew of it was on Wednesday, when Bobby Gould made an inquiry through the manager, Danny. And really, he asked him to quote a price. And as he was a very valuable asset to Stockport, and a very influential lad in the dressing room, and his attitude and the way he was playing, he was playing terrific football. Must be the best striker in the 4th Division by a long way. And I think Danny quoted a figure to Bobby Gould of £250,000, and he said, right, I'll come back in 15 minutes. He came back in 15 minutes. He says, I've got some bad news for you. I want him. I can assure the people of Stockport that it had to take an offer in the region of £250,000 to tempt us. I mean, if they'd come in at 175, I think we would have said no. But we're not a big club yet. We are a 4th Division club. We are sustaining losses. Obviously, we've got bills to pay. We've laid out money for transfers. And this was a balancing act, really. This is balancing the books, which is very nice. We're sad to lose Paul, but it is a balancing act. We've got to face up to the fact that we're not a 2nd Division club yet. When we're in the 2nd Division, we'll be paying those sort of wages. We'll be wanting those sort of quality players. So in the meantime, although it's a sad loss to Stockport, it's been a great piece of business. Wonderful for the boy. He's now got the chance to, I mean, he is now a £250,000 player. He is eligible to play for Northern Ireland. Billy Bingham will have seen the fee. There aren't many players of that calibre, £250,000 players, actually playing for Northern Ireland. So he's almost certain to get into the squad if he becomes an international. And everything, we couldn't stand in his way. Oh, no. It was impossible. We're not a big enough club to demand players like that to stay with us when the right offer comes along. But one final thing I'd like to say is that no players are going to leave Stockport for giveaway prices like they used to do. There have been good players at Stockport County and they were given away for small amounts so that they could pay the wages, etc., etc. It will take a substantial offer if we're going to sell. It will be have to be a sum acceptable to us so that we can replace with the same sort of quality. There's no giveaways anymore. No.
March saw the advent of a new strike force for County. Neil Matthews, without a goal all season, was recalled from the reserves to embark on an amazing goal-scoring run, netting an unbelievable 13 times in the remaining 16 games. With the transfer deadline approaching, 2nd Division West Bromwich Albion were on the lookout for a striker, and when they offered £250,000 for Big Willow Williams, County just couldn't refuse the offer, leaving the way open for Kevin Francis. Willow stepped out onto the turf at Edgeley Park for the last time, as a spectator, to bid a very sad farewell to all the County fans, and received a standing ovation from the people he'd grown so fond of during his time at County. The team responded well to the changes and remained in 4th position in a very tight and competitive league.
We've had 3 cautions, you know, we haven't had a bad foul, have we? And I'm not getting at the referee, I'm getting at the system, you know. There's Andy Thorpe. Once again, the goalkeeper comes out well, it's a chance here. Matthews guys it in. Neil Matthews. And they've got to have a little bit of pity for the goalkeeper, but that's the way football is. And we say, but it's great. Great for Neil Matthews there, superb for the lad. Not had the best of luck since he come from Halifax, but that's his first senior goal. And we've got to have a little bit of sympathy for the keeper, who, for me, hammered upfield by Ironside.
County 2, Scarborough 2.
Takes it well on his chest and gets Andy Kilner. This is the type of ball they want now. Got Neil Matthews with him, gets it across. Chances there! Neil Matthews, what a goal! What a good run by Kilner. Brilliant ball. And that's the one that could break the spirit now of Scarborough, because he had so much of the ball, but what an excellent ball there by David Frayne, right out to Andy Kilner, and that's what we wanted. We may ask how can a forward be defensive, but there he was, because he forced Scarborough to play the ball back. Chance here for the number 11, that was a good save, and it runs in. And it's a 14, it's Mooney.
So free kick for Stockport, one which Tony Barris will take.
Maidstone 2, County 3.
A long free kick deep in the corner for Chris Beaumont. Beaumont with support from Brown. Brown with the cross. A chance. First time effort of theirs, but offside given. The flag up. David Frayne in an offside position, and it looked as though he'd given County the lead. Aaron Oxbrow doing the defending, but again the ball fell forward. A chance for Beaumont, and Beaumont opens a scoring for Stockport, and you'll hear the cheers beneath us from the Stockport fans. Good ball forward, but I think it was Tony Barris, and Chris Beaumont opened the scorelines, and that's the start that Stockport wanted. Well, 1-0 in the air, and a chase now for Mark Gall. Beats his man, turns the ball in, and there's the equaliser. And a very tidy one too by Steve Butler. Who else? Paul Williams, well beaten at left back. An easy. And a bad ball back by Barris, and there's a ridiculous goal to give away. And what can you say? From being 1 goal up, County go 2-1 down inside a minute, and Tony Barris. Gannon, crossfield ball. Thorpe. Now Frayne, that's a good ball from Frayne. Caught the head of Williams though. Ball turned in, and Matthews. And a great finish from Neil Matthews. Gets his 3rd goal in 2 games, and that was a great finish. Coolly done. Nice ball in originally, and credit to Matthews. And hopefully that will liven up the game. 25. Turned on well by Jim Gannon, and Paul Williams now. A great first time effort, and a great goal from Paul Williams. And if any goal deserves to win a match, that one did. A good ball from Jim Gannon. Williams, a first time volley. Sent the County fans wild with delight, and a great finish. And you won't get many better goals than that one. I'm sure our rookie cameraman got it as well. I've got a nod. And he liked it as well. County now must hold on. They're 3-2 up. And this game really has twisted and turned. Danny Bagara was off the bench, jumping with delight. County now must not throw this away. Thorpe gets the header.
Stockport's 2nd league win over a 7-game stretch. But such is the nature of the 4th division, it put them into the top 4. Chris Beaumont with the first at Maidstone, who then scored twice, leaving Stockport trailing. And Neil Matthews equalised, and the winner came 8 minutes from time through Paul Williams. And what a way to finish.
Play forward by Divine, Heritage there.
County 4, Hereford 2.
To Williams, and a neat back heel by Big Willow. It's Neil Matthews now. Sorry, that was actually Neil Matthews who finished it off. It was Chrissy Beaumont. But again, just that fraction offside, about a yard. No Paget there, and it's Neil Matthews. She's chasing him for Divine. Gets the ball, does well, stands up. And it's there! Great play there by Neil Matthews. Chrissy Beaumont. Superb work there. And I'm sure Chris Beaumont came across and acknowledged the efforts of Neil Matthews, who chases Steve Divine there, who'll be disappointed with that. And when it looked as if it wasn't coming, out of the blue it came. Just about a little bit of a wicked deflection there, and Dave Redfern, his first really serious save of the game. Gannon forward past Matthews, gets it back. Gannon forward to Williams on the far side. Turns, does well, gets the ball across. It's there! Great goal by Paul Williams. The 2 Williams boys work together. But what a good move. Brilliant move that. Excellent ball by Jim Gannon, and that's what we were saying, Todd. That's what we don't have the pattern of the Scarborough game, Todd, because we were like this in the first half. In the second half we got a goal a little bit against the run of play, and then we lost a little bit, didn't we?
Yeah, it's a different type of game. I really don't think the Hereford side's up to the standard of the Scarborough side.
Oh no. But it's there, as we said that, and it was Pejek. The ball was failed to clear, so it's ironic we were just talking about that, and dearie me, so Hereford Immediately hit back, and it was the captain, Pedjet, that stuck it in well. And Andy Kilner's coming in action now, so we're not sure. Young Paul Williams started to trot across, thinking it may be him. It could still be. It's Stevie Bullock. I think Stevie's been had a bit of an injury actually. So Andy Kilner comes in now, and now Williams will drop into left full-back spot. And he immediately gets into the action in his new position, plays the ball forward. Paul Williams. The ball hit. Kilner into it immediately. But doesn't. It's Phillips now. Good save by Redfern. Brain. That's a penalty. Oh dearie me. I think the Rubble 11 went for that then. Certainly played for it. And it's high to the right of Dave Frayne. And that's 2-2. Goals difference here when the game's finished. We had 2 goals at one moment. Narbert tries a shot. And there's a first-time shot there by Lowndes, which Redfern got his fingertip to. Gannon. It's there! Kilner! And it was the big lads. It was a throw-in launched by Big Paul Williams, headed on by Jim Gannon, Andy Kilner. 3-2. Good play there by Andy Thorpe. Calmly got the ball back to Dave Redfern, who I'm sure will get as much distance as he can away from his goal. But didn't really mean to do that. Now we're coming now with a. But if the scoreboard is right, about 3 minutes, as Divine hammers the ball forward. Headed out by Barras. Tested it well in by Malk Brown. And the ball out. So it's, at the moment, it's in favour of the home team. Made it a little bit hard for themselves. Give credit to Hereford, they took the chance as well, but County once again lost a 2-0 lead as Beaumont goes forward now. Is it the chance here? Kilner. It's there, Kilner, 2-1. Came on, but Beaumont, full marks to Chris Beaumont. 2 minutes to go, and there's 2-goal Kilner. Made it 4-2. And that was something that... And once again, Chrissy Beaumont, superb work. Brendan Elwood, the chairman. Brendan, it was one of them games again, wasn't it?
Oh, it was a fantastic match. My heart was in my mouth for most of the second half. A brilliant performance, entertaining game for the supporters. I'm sure they enjoyed those 2 goals near the end, and we did it again. We got into the position 2-0 up, and somehow we let them back in their game, but we were strong enough to come back. Very, very pleased.
A little commentator's nightmare. Paul, just make it once and for all. What can I call you? Richie, Lionel, or what?
Lionel.
You tell me what I can call you.
Lionel.
Right, so from now on, it's Lionel Williams. This is, you know, I don't know. Are you a Lionel Richie fan? Is this why they call you?
No, I'm not. But it's just that everybody else calls me. The Gaffers were the one who started it all off.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me.
So from now on, folks, this is Lionel Williams. There's only one person who's playing, you know. Anyway, back to the game. What a good game.
Oh yeah, it was a great game.
You enjoyed it, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought we were going to throw it away, but the lads battled well, and Big Willow pops up again. and the lad's done the business, so I can't ask for no more.
No, that's right. Chris Withey's Man of the Match award, like I said, presented by the sponsors.
Today's Man of the Match, which I quite agree with, Chrissy Beaumont. Work rate was fantastic today, Chris. Thanks. Absolutely superb.
Excellent. So we'll have a quick word with Chris. Neil Matthews did so well for the first goal, Chris.
Yeah. Like I say, he started doing well up front, like, and it makes our job a lot easier, like coming from behind him. And he's got to the byline, and like he said, he's picked me out, and it's a great ball across, like, and all you've got to do is just like get your head on it.
You know, just put us through the fourth goal, Chris, which really broke the back of Hereford.
Well, it's Neil's won quite a bit in the air up front this afternoon, and I saw him going up, so I just nipped inside. Like I say, he won it, flicked it on, so I took it on. I probably knocked it a bit too far for myself, but as the keeper come, the defender made me mind up. He come as well, leaving Andy clear, so it was just like a tap towards Andy and a great finish.
For themselves, give credit to Hereford. They took the chance as well, but County once again lost a 2-0 lead as Beaumont goes forward. Now is it the chance here? Kilner, it's there! It's there, Kilner, 2-1. Came on, but Beaumont, full marks to Chris Beaumont. Still have failed to pick him up, and he was there on call, but Darren Knowles chose to
Peterborough 0, County 0.
On his chest. Neat ball by Barras. Seen it. Chance here, and it's across the goal there, Beaumont, and 2 chances at it there is Bradshaw. And it's off the line! What a save! We're just trying to see who that was there, but he's getting the acclaim of his defence, and that was Phil Oakes. Imagine now if Stockport were to finally lose, as David Redfern comes out and does well. Good goalkeeping that. Never easy to take a ball like that. It's holding up in the wind and players coming in at you. Your own players as well. Did very well there, did David. Good header by Oakes. Chance here for Matthews, must do. And he's brought down as a penalty. Oh, dearie me. Well, we wanted George Courtney here as referee. Although I think Neil should have been a little bit sharper with that, but Neil Matthews, who was held a little bit by the number 3, Vinnie Chapman.
County 3, Rochdale 0.
So we've got 3 members of the 4th Division PFA League side, or divisional side. Keith Welsh, and funny enough, they're all ex-teammates, because David Frayne and Malcolm Brown and David Frayne both came from Rochdale. The Rochdale connection, chipped forward by Barras, and what a good ball. So Beaumont gets it in. Chance there, what a goal! Oh, it's... Oh, what a superb strike there by Neil Matthews, and what an excellent... It's a long throw now by Kilner. Gets it in. And it's a post. Trying to see who that was. Beaumont, that was who put the shot in, and Rochdale finally get it away. Andy Thorpe. Rochdale go back. Matthews again, wins the header. A little bit lucky, gets the ball, and it's Chrissy Beaumont now. Gets the ball across. It's there! Andy Kilner gets it. Excellent run there by Beaumont. And there it is, the deadlock has been broken. By County then. 1-0 up. Good throw. Headed out. Frayne knocks it back to Kilner. A little bit of time, gets the ball across. Beaumont. It's there! But it isn't. Well, we've been up more than once, and I'm not sure. Now opening his legs out. Just fails to get round Cole there. Tony Brown rather's knocked in. Williams. Beaumont gets it back to Brown. Played in again. It's there! David Frayne! What a marvellous header! Neat header there by Frayne. And what a good build-up. On the right there is Malcolm Brown. It was the ex-Rochdale act. Kilner wants on the far side and he gets it. Tries a shot and just whistles over the bar there. Good sweeping move. Away with it. Gets the ball out to Kilner now, so it's counted with it. Good crossfield ball to Williams. Right to... It's there! What a goal! Superb goal! Bagara in comes on the pitch. What a goal! And what a ball from Kilner. Takes the congratulations of his teammates. And that's certainly...
He's going to present Paul A. Williams with his Man of the Match award from the sponsors.
Congratulations, Paul. Tremendous goal. Great overall all-round performance.
Cheers, Paul. Thanks a lot, mate.
Bottle of tonic there for you.
Thanks, Paul. No, I'm sure we'll get an unbiased view of... Just tell us about that goal, Willow. What you can remember of it?
All I can remember is Andy Kilner. I was shouting over the far side, and I seemed to be on my own because I pulled wide of the defender. The gaffer's been working and training and of us spinning off, and when the ball was on the far side I span the other way, and I was just calling like that to Andy Kilner, and he seen me, he put it over, and lucky enough I got a good touch on it. My first touch really set it up, and I just whacked it, you know, and flew in. Lucky enough.
It was certainly a good whack, but overall it was a great team performance.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're just getting stronger and stronger, and we want to just keep going now. I mean, we're taking every game as it comes. I know it's a bit of a cliche, but we're working really hard at closing teams down and training and not giving them the space to play in. And then when we get the ball, we're trying to, you know, use it, get into their half and play in their half, if you like. You know, get a bit of quality going. Yeah, and like David Frayne's, his support, Jim Gannon's playing out of his skin. Andy Kilner's, every time he plays, he seems to score. You know what I mean? Everybody's just coming right at the right time. Hopefully we've been through a dodgy patch, cross our fingers, you know, and everybody we want to go up as champions, really, you know what I mean?
I think you've hit the nail probably on the head there, where you said we had a little bit of a bad patch and it's suddenly coming good.
Yeah, well, I mean, every team has this little bad patch, you know. The weather took into effect at Burnley and stuff, you know, and we just hadn't got the run of results. People were carrying little knocks, and you know, you get that sort of throughout the season. You just have to keep battling through. We were lucky enough we kept battling through, and we stayed about 4th or 5th. The results went for us. We never give up hope, you know, and everybody at this club, I think, there's no superstars at the club, and they all work really, really hard for each other, and that's a key to it, I think, teamwork.
And when you think of the people that's sat in the stands and on the touchline, you've so much depth.
Oh, good, yeah. I mean, you've got Paul. I mean, he's been out with an arm operation, and Redders has come in and done really, really well, and Bully's been sitting out. I mean, you get left out a few games ago, and he comes in and he's like, well done, lads, and he's fighting for us. You know, you can see, I mean, whoever's left out, anybody can come in and just do a job, you know, so your place isn't safe. But that's a brilliant thing, you know, if you've got competition, it's good for the club and it's good for the team.
It's Bolton, so they are coming across now. David and Malcolm, tremendous service. Shaking hands there, great. And what an honour, David scored the second goal on Tuesday against his old club. So this will go down. So that's presented to David Frayne and Malcolm Brown, which we'll have a word with the award and the two guys after. Well done, lads. It was young Jonathan Clare. He attends Alexandra Park School as county kick-off and immediately...
County 1, Hartlepool 3.
Chrissy Beaumont. Chance here, and an excellent shot there. Right in the opening seconds by Neil Matthews, which Malcolm Brown going on a run, good run into the box. And it's just knocked away there. Good defender. Headed out. And a chance there, but it was offside, it wouldn't have counted. If it comes to Stockport, we'll settle them down a little bit. Francis heads on. And it's cleared off the line. trying to see who that was. I think it was not Matthews. Just by Francis. Lovely back heel by Matthews.
Great ball.
Kilner. Saved. At the second attempt, the keeper made a good save. And Kilner now gets round his man. And Francis it's saved once again. And it's there, 2 headers on the trot. Well saved by the keeper. The first one was headed down, but couldn't really caught out there. It's Francis now opening his legs out into the box. And it's a tremendous save there by the keeper as Beaumont, after a great run by Francis, gets the ball in again, and it's there, and it just shows how simple it is. Kilner now keeps the ball, gets the ball across, and it comes off Hartlepool defender, although really I think the ball now with the transfer deadline I think has gone. As Williams, let's watch this for a minute. It's Brian Honour does well on the right. It's a ball across deep, and it's there, and that's what it's all about. And the architect of the 2 goals for Hartlepool, and it's Nobbs now taking over, knocked away by Barras, but again Brian Honour picks it up, looks up, picks the man out, and again it's Barras. And it's there. Allen gets his second when the ball just wasn't cleared. Comes inside, but can't beat Gannon. Beaumont. What a good goal! Excellent goal by Beaumont. But has it come too late? Matthews. Good ball to Francis. Turns it, comes off the post, and that was a good run by Francis, and it was Andy Kilner and the culprit.
We're concerned tonight because they should have won. They should have won. I mean, Hartlepool can't get the breath. They've gone in that dressing room and they must be thinking, Christ, how we won that? You know, they could have got licked 6-2, couldn't they?
Jim, you've been voted as a man of the match, so Paul will now present you with the...
Well done. Keep it going, son. Keep it going. Well done.
We'll be drunk tonight.
We'll be drunk tonight, yeah, well, great. Now, we've talked such a lot. I mean, Paul's had it, everybody's really gutted. We had a word with Freddie Pye, 1 or 2 others. What was the feelings of the lads in the dressing rooms after this? It wasn't a bad performance, was it? Probably, well, an excellent performance, but it just won now and out, was it?
Well, this is it. Like, I mean, the result was disappointing, but the performance was brilliant. Like, you know, I mean, again, like, I know the game is all about goals, but it's about good football as well, and we keep playing football like that. I think our luck is going to come. Like, there's going to be a game where we only get 2 or 3 chances and we're going to score 2 or 3.
Well, we've done that, haven't we? You know, I mean, we've made... I didn't take a note of chances because I've got so much to do, but I would say that we've created more chances tonight than we ever have. We've created enough chances probably to win 2 or 3 games, but it wasn't to be, was it? That's football.
No, this is... I mean, like, I don't know what it is, whether you call it bad luck or bad finishing, but their keeper did well. The defence was there when the ball was dropping, and you know, we got some great chances, but again, we didn't put them away. Maybe we're missing a big man.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Referee allowed the throw to
Doncaster 1, County 0.
Brown and Whitehurst. That drew the acclamation of the home crowd, but I would think it was a bit of a doubtful decision there. It was no worse than the one just previous on Chrissy Beaumont, when the number 3 definitely impeded him from getting the ball. And if anything, I would say that was slightly in favour of the county, not trying to be biased, but I think Whitehurst played for that and got it, duly got it. Anyway, the ball's knocked into the box. And it's there, with everybody standing. Ball there by Matthews to Francis now, chance for the big fella, breaking through, comes inside, gives it to Matthews. And then with the goalkeeper falling back on his heels, shoots one. Good sense by both players and official. And it's there, Matthews with a chance now. Oh, dearie me, and I don't think we'll see another chance like that this game. And
Kilner doors and unlucky, covered by Sandways, but a good effort from a wet and windy Esley Park, and at the moment we've got in focus Andy Thorpe, who's receiving his plaque from his silver platter engraved, and this is Andy's 500th league appearance. I'll give you the exact figures shortly, but he had 53 with Tranmere, but this is Andy's 500th league appearance, and he's only 19 short of Bob Murray's, being congratulated by Richard Arnwell and Todd White. I know you haven't got much time, Andy, but all the best. What a milestone.
Yeah, it's great for me, you know. Years ago when I started playing, I thought, well, if I can carry on playing for, like, you know, about 8 or 9 years, 10 years, I've done well, and like to reach like my 500 league games, you know, it's great for me. I'm just carrying on as though, you know, it's a milestone for me, like you say, but I mean, to me, it's just another game. I'm just hoping we can win on my 500th game. I'll just keep on plodding on and keep plugging on, try and get to me 600, 700, and I'll carry on.
Malcolm Brown swings it in, headed out, back to Brown. Good ball to Kilner now. The ball in again. Headed out just at the moment. Tranmere, as Andy Thorpe being to by John Cook, ex-teammate, but offside given on the far side. But good quick break by Chesterfield.
With only 9 games of the season left, the decision to release Williams, even for £250,000, seemed a bad decision. But suddenly, Stockport embarked on a sequence of victories, breaking a 57-year-old record, which would almost certainly see them in Division 3. On April the 6th, County well and truly put the playoff defeat of the previous season behind them, with a 3-1 victory over the Chesterfield side, now managed by Laurie McMenamin's son. Matthews, Beaumont and Kilner each making the score sheet.
Good ball, but Francis, chance here, gets the ball across. Hoofed away there, away from Chrissy Beaumont by Paul McGugan. The ball deep. Number 10, good header in, knocked away to 10 again. And it's there. So number 10, Lee Turnbull. Kilner chips forward. Francis keeps it in. Frayne to Brown. Back, Frayne forward. Good ball to Beaumont. And nobody, you got Matthews and Gannon there in the 6-yard box, but there was nobody there to stick a leg out and shove the ball over the line. An empty goal there, and it's Malcolm Brown now with the throw. Quickly taken to Frayne. I'm sure going to knock it into the box, which he does do. Barras just can't quite it. Gets on the second attempt. And with the crowd howling for a free kick. Kilner now, comes inside. And it is there! Kilner! And what a good goal! Andy Kilner there. It worked. It stayed over on this side after taking 3 consecutive throws. Beaumont found her with an excellent Williams. Hewitt. Gannon. Beaumont's there! What a good goal there by Beaumont. Jim Gannon. And that was a superb break from out of defence. Chrissy Beaumont. Towards corner. Francis there, off the bar, and it's there! Matthews! Matthews makes it 3-1. And what a turnaround. A double one, so you can have a real good drink tonight. Well, there's the one for today.
Well done, man.
Well, congratulations for that's today's.
Thank you.
And then not to get you too intoxicated, this is for the Doncaster one. Yeah, great stuff. So thanks, Andy. We'll just have a quick word with Doncaster to come back today like we did against a team that's in form. Their manager won the manager of the month, so they were playing well as anybody.
Yeah.
Impressed with the performance?
Well, it was something we were aware of before the game. Obviously, we know what the way results are going in the league, and we knew that they're on a good run. But we don't fear anybody, whether we're home or away at the minute. We can go on with our next 8 games. I think we've got 8 left, haven't we?
Yeah.
We can win every game.
you know, I feel confident that that's quite likely.
What was your thoughts when they scored in the 12th minute? A little bit against the run of play, really, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, you know, even though they score, you still feel as though, all right, so they've scored, we'll just keep plugging away. We'll get back into it, we'll create chances, as we are doing at the minute. We're creating an awful lot of chances.
We came back in a bang, 3 goals in 15 minutes.
Yeah, and we could have had more. You know, with a lot of other chances, a lot of good balls went across the box, and we didn't quite get on the end of them. But in the end, we've got 3 points, and that's the important thing.
3 good goals.
The club for Andy Thorpe's 500th league appearance. So can you all put your hands together for the chairman, the directors, and of course the man on his special day, Andy Thorpe.
Well, it's certainly been a big day for Andy. He's just receiving a inscribed tankard from the chairman, Mr. Brendan Elwood, and the directors.
Speech. With an inscription from the directors and staff of Stockport County. Congratulations. 500 games is a tremendous achievement at any level, but Football League appearances is fantastic. And I'm very pleased that today you've done the 500th on a winning note. Yeah. A very important game, and let's hope you go on to do many, many more and create a few records at Stockport County. Thank you very much indeed from everybody. Thanks a lot.
Great, so it's a very popular guy, and certainly been a good day for Andy. He's had a great day.
Thanks a lot. Just like to thank the chairman and the board. You know, it's a pleasure playing underneath them. You know, it's great. We've got a great set of lads, and they all work hard for each other. And you know, it's a nice achievement to do this, but I'll keep plodding on, don't worry. And hopefully can make 600. Thanks a lot.
They have only lost 1 home game this season, but there's one aspect of those home performances which angers manager Danny Bergara. Where are the supporters? Are you going to see Stockport County tonight?
No.
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 No. When only 2,500 fans turned up for a home game against Hereford, Bergara went public with criticism of Stockport's stay-away support.
It's a bit disheartening when you see 2,500 coming in a Saturday afternoon when you're playing to go second or third from top. Don't take me wrong, 2,500, which I'm delighted with. I love them. I think they're superb when we go away from home. I think they push for us and they keep encouraging us. But then the one that worry me is the ones that don't come here. If Stockport wants a team in the 3rd or 2nd division or whatever we want to go, without the fans you can't do it. I'm sorry, pal.
Stockport have looked shaky lately. A run of 2 successive defeats ended with a 3-1 home victory over Chesterfield on Saturday. To Danny Bergara, Tuesday's game against 3rd place Northampton, very much a proverbial 6-pointer.
In a way, it's vital, really, because the 3 points for us would mean that we got 1 point behind them. The 3 point for them means that we got 7 points behind them. So we've got to go out there today and whatever crowd we get, you know, we've got to go out and just do the business.
Stockport certainly did the business against Northampton. Andy Kilner's free kick after 13 minutes, the first of several chances for County. But Stockport didn't open the scoring until 2 minutes before the break. Kevin Francis beating the defence and making the most of his giant 6'7" frame. His first goal for Stockport. The attendance was 3,707, and those who stayed away missed a commanding Stockport performance. Peter Glesher denied Chris Beaumont in the 52nd minute. And then 2 minutes later, Glesher kept Northampton in the game, palming away Beaumont's deflected cross. Stockport like to make the most of Andy Kilner's remarkable throw-ins. Their second goal created by the throw, Kevin Francis' flick, Neil Matthews the scorer. If it was a good night for Stockport, it was a disappointing one for Northampton. Theo Foley's side rarely showed the qualities that put them among the runners in the 4th division. The best chance was wasted with 10 minutes to go by Greg Campbell. But a 2-0 victory for Stockport that puts Danny Bergara's team into 4th place.
It's another 7 games to go. It's another, you know, like golf, another 7 holes. You can get a bogey next.
You're not going to tell me you're going to take it each game as it takes.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. There's no other way to take it. No other way to take it. We face every battle as it comes, and we'll fight every battle. Hopefully, the way we fought today. They were brilliant, them boys there. Fantastic.
You've been come regular this season, yeah?
Yeah.
And what do you think of the performance? You know, are they better than last year, would you say, or what?
I think they've improved from last year. They've done well, actually.
Where do you think they've improved from last year?
I couldn't really say, but I think It's just generally improved all over.
Are we going to get promotion right off this time, or do you think we'll have to have the...
I think we're going to get promotion.
We can start tonight with a win, do you think?
True, yes.
Northampton are above us in the league.
We should win them. We should beat them easily. With a good performance from Saturday, I think we should.
Yeah.
Definitely win them.
We've been playing well, it's just that we haven't always knocked the goals in, though, have we?
No, not all the time, but I think we should knock a few in tonight.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully.
But just have... These are your lads, are they?
Yeah.
Who's your favourite player?
Francis.
Kevin Francis?
Yeah.
You want to see him score then tonight, do you?
Yeah.
And who's your favourite player?
Kilner.
Who?
Kilner.
Andy Kilner. So hopefully we can see him score as well. You watched him score, Andy scored on Saturday, didn't you? So prediction tonight, what score do you think?
3-0.
Sorry?
3-0.
3-0?
5-0.
5-0. Let's come to Dan, who might be a little bit more conservative. What do you think?
I'd say 3-0.
3-0.
3-0.
The position. No problem for Steve.
County 2, Northampton 0.
And brought down there untidily by Chard, the number 2, who's thought that he might and it's a free kick just outside the box in a good position for Stockport. Might be Killen, might just swings it in, it's the bar. What a good shot that was, and in the end the ball bounced it out, just goes out there, and Barris does well, knocks the ball forward quickly. It's a chase now for Francis. Must get it here, must be a goal. Yes, and it's there. The big number 9. And that's what he wanted. That's what he wanted, a big kick forward. And he's got the crowd on the feet then. Big number 9. The edge of his 6-yard box. Good goalkeeping. Good lesson there for young goalkeepers. As the ball comes off Steve Terry, and it gives us a throw, and it's just a bit of relief after that moment's pressure from Northampton. Found themselves 1-0 down. Big throw again, Francis to it, and it's there! And it's Matthews, and there it was, so simple. First off, what an excellent game, played by individual, but the teamwork was superb tonight. Did you feel that?
Yes, we've been practice on working hard, like marking players and running with each other. It's just came off really well.
And he made it look easy at times, but Northampton were a good side because they came at us well, didn't they? They attacked from the back very well, especially the 2 full-backs.
Yeah, they did the attacks really well, and we just held our ground and defended really well. And they couldn't find a way through, really.
And the 2 goals, Kevin Francis, superb for that, wasn't it?
Brilliant, absolutely.
I think everybody was delighted for
they were, yes, at last.
You know, and,
my through ball as well.
Oh, of course, yeah.
It's been noted.
It has been noted, yeah. You know, it was an excellent ball. So, Steve, now if you'd like to present, as I say, we've got a dual man of the match today. So it's Steve now handing it over, and I think Steve's got a little duty in the boardroom now, have you? So thanks for
thanks for it. Nice talking to you. Well done, Tony, and well done to all the lads.
Great. All right, one of the scoops of the season, I don't think we'll get a better one, he's actually talking to the match referee, Mr. Mike Peck. Nice of you to come on, Mike. It's
My pleasure.
You know,
it's okay.
Was it how difficult a game was it out there?
Oh, we enjoyed them all, really, basically. I thought there were a lot of aerial challenges, and I think the conditions dictated the sort of match that it was. But latter part, we tried to enjoy it all and keep the game flowing and let the players enjoy it as well.
At this time of the season, and with the both teams going for promotion, is this a harder game to handle?
Not particularly. I mean, I think you have to adopt a professional approach to all games, basically, because I think it's with the promotion and relegation issues as they are now in Divisions 2, 3 and 4, all games are pretty competitive, and you have to go into it with this professional approach as you would to any match. So, I mean, basically, my attitude tonight was the same as it would be for any game.
And how would you say that the players' attitudes were tonight?
I think, by and large, there was a commendably professional approach on the part of the players towards the match officials, and they were quite happy to get on with the game.
I think the crowd enjoyed it as well, wasn't it? And you allowed the game to, you know, to flow.
That's right. I mean, we try to do that. I mean, clearly the facility to do that is very much dependent upon the players' approach to the match and the players' approach to match officials and so on. But clearly, I think the less that we have to interrupt and intercede in the game, then the greater the opportunities for the game to flow. Now, of course, I'm concentrating on applying the laws of the game. So, as far as individual players are concerned, you're not particularly aware of who's played well on an individual basis. But I think it was pretty clear that territorially, Stockport had more of the game. They seemed to create most of the chances, and of course, the tall centre forward seems to be very conspicuous as well. And he had a splendid match, didn't he? He's obviously a considerable asset. That's right. It was his debut goal, was it? Splendid, very good. I thought territorially, though, Stockport seemed to have more of the game, and probably on the run of the play, they deserved to win.
Congratulations on your goal, Kevin. It was we waited a bit of a while for it. It was great when it came, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I think I said it actually on the video before that if I do get one, it's going to be a good one. And it was a long way to run, but it was well worth it.
Yeah, but I think he was always going to win the race. You had Steve Bellis on, and he said he certainly wouldn't like to be the goalkeeper when he sees you pounding down, you know, towards him.
See, when I set off, he was actually coming off his line, and then he stopped for some reason. So that spurred me on, and then he started to come again. And I didn't think I was going to get it, but I just put out one of the old legs, and it just bounced right for me.
Now, when you scored the goal, I thought you were going to leap over the fence and never be seen again.
That did cross my mind, but the gaffer isn't too pleased with things like that, so I just stood there and soaked it up a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm grateful for you, very pleased for you. And then you were instrumental in the second goal with the back header for Neil Matthews.
Yeah, it's something that we work on most of the times we train and that, and majority of the times it does work, provided we get it clicks and it comes off right. But I could have done a lot more than that. Well, that's what I felt anyway.
Yeah, well, fair enough. I mean, it's if you can say that, you're not always happy with the performance, but certainly everybody went home happy and showing that Kevin Francis can score. Now, I did mention that there was a few times that your back headers, nobody really latched onto him. I think that's the only time that we did. You was winning everything in the air, and you feel that if we could just work a little bit more on that, yeah.
So there's at times when you come to a new club, it's a different system. When I was playing before, it was I flick onto the side to try and find the wingers, and now it's just a straightforward, just touch over the top. And at times, I'm putting too much on it, and it's getting clearing everybody.
That's right, yeah. But like I said, it's just work. Now, let's go back to the old team performance. I thought it was an excellent performance.
Yeah, we played well first half. We started to pull the pressure that they were prepared to give us. But second half, after we scored the second, we made a bit of hard work of it. But we was always capable of taking what they threw at us.
But it was nice to see everybody doing the work. I mean, you actually got pulled up for a foul.
Yeah. I'm sure that would be the first of many. It's when it's a situation like it's all hands to the pump and you've all got to pull together.
That's right. Yeah. 7 games left now.
That's it. You've all got to be prepared to work for each other. I mean, if we're prepared to run ourselves into the ground, sit the ball in the back of the net, the people at the back, I'd be prepared to keep it out of the back of the net.
And when you think that Stevie Bullock came on, it was a bit of a mystery actually why he got pulled off, but seemingly Steve played in a 2-hour epic last night, didn't he?
Yeah, there was a touch of extra time, a bit of a thriller apparently.
That's right, yeah. So he did well even to come out,
Yeah, he did.
He's such a great team man as Stevie, so... you're with a club that everybody's pulling, like you said, pulling together, isn't it?
That's it. It's a good atmosphere to be in, in the dressing room and that. Sometimes the heads don't go down as such, but we tend to be a bit quiet. But then, it just takes a mad person like myself to spur everyone on again.
That's good, Rod. I'm glad that you've done
tie up of the left boot.
April the 13th brought a tricky away game at Gillingham, which looked to have been made more difficult after Malcolm Brown once again failed the fitness test. It's to the credit of the Stockport side, when missing key players, they can still come home with a result. Today was no exception, and the Hatters again hit the target 3 times through Gannon and a double strike by Matthews, his 4th in 3 games. County were now on a roll, and their bad patch appeared to be well behind them. In the tightest title challenge for many years, one mistake could cost the team dearly.
Well, just didn't come in enough for Andy Thorpe. He realised that Neil Matthews would just be going offside. Good header. And it's there. And it's Steve Lovell scoring against his old club. Just over 22 minutes. Contest between these two. Matthews, good header. And this time Francis Leeds Walker. It's a ball across. It's for Gannon. Good save by Lem. That was certainly let off there. But Lem did well, stood up. Really. Now, knocking right footed. Headed out by Tony Barras. Carried on by Williams. Does well there. Gets away from Ian Docker. And it's Andy Kilner going on his outside now. He goes inside Williams. It's third! What a goal! And what a great run by Williams. Superb run by the number 3. Won the ball and ran from his own penalty area. And what an excellent... And there's the small knot of county fans there over there. Such a simple task for Neil Matthews. But I mean, he was... That wasn't a good header by Gannon, but Frame wins it back. And it's Matthews now with a chase on. Tries a shot. There's a chance for... Just wasn't following up enough. And once... Switches the play over on the far side. Good ball there, and it's David Redfern committing himself. And it's only... Referee wants to word with Dave Redfern. That ball played through for Lee Palmer. With the crowd shouting off. It's interesting to see what's going to happen here. Defenders tackle, missed time tackle. And it's a yellow card, quite rightly so. I suppose there may have been a change if it had been bearing down right in the centre of goal, but stopped Neil Matthews' run towards goal, but the ball, that free kick with Davy Fred. It's there, Jim Gannon! And what a superb goal that was. 35 minutes, Jim Gannon, far post. Nods home, Davy Friends, free kick. And always there, they were there for the taking. Jim Gannon, 10 minutes from the end. Now the Gillingham manager below us is he going to play his... Andy Kilner wins the throw. No argument this time. Jim Gannon, what a brilliant header there at the far post. That's certainly got the...
First away goal for Gannon.
Payne there, challenged hard. Hours. Good ball there for Gannon. Tries to get it through, chance for Matthews. And it's there! Matthews got the third! And again, Jim Gannon. That's 2 goals in a minute.
Yes, yes!
Now we can do some shouting. That's certainly got the Gillingham defence now in disarray.
Picking up the pieces. Who's injured?
Brilliant.
You got to smacking him out.
No, the referee give a handball. Barras, what a good header that was. Darren Knowles forward. And it's a chance for Matthews now. Could this be his hat-trick? Matthews there, saved by Lim. And that's certainly a chance there, but...
Their next game, another away trip, this time to Wrexham, saw a massive county following who were delighted once again with a 3-1 victory. Francis scored again, and Matthews netted another brace of goals to see Stockport lying in 3rd position with 5 games to go.
Barris. Beaumont chests it down. Has a look, knocks it back for Thorpe. Thorpe, a curling high ball in. Francis gets the header and just cleared away from the line. And there you see the height of Francis causing problems, but he's got problems of his own now. Roared on by the county. Just 50 minutes gone as Kilner takes the corner. Francis there again, got the flick. Gannon and a fine save by Morris, and that really could have been the opener for Stockport. Again, Francis getting that flick. Gannon had time, just take it past the man, and his shot well saved by Morris. So it'll be Kilner again. A second attempt. This time plays the ball out to Frayne, edge of the box. Ball first time in, and a great header! And what a fine goal by Neil Matthews. Matthews gets the opener here for Stockport. It was so easy. The corner from Kilner. Played short to Frayne, and Frayne first time ball in, and Matthews there to head home. Just the start stop at once. I think Todd's arrived. Not forward, this is Armstrong. Bowden with the first time effort and a fine attempt, and David Redfern obviously getting a touch to that. Great effort from John Bowden. Always has a habit of scoring against Stockport, actually. Was close, said the scoreboard, and they're dead right. And this time Griffiths runs over to take the corner, and Wrexham putting on a little bit of pressure here as we wait for Griffiths' corner. Bowden always a danger. In again, everybody missed it, headed away, and they needed it. Headed off the line there. Stockport, this time Gannon gets the header. And then Kilner beaten to it, and a chance now. Bowden again, and again just wide. Moment now, bit of room on the right. Turns inside. See Kilner over on the left. Turns it inside to Frayne. Frayne will find Kilner, I'm sure. Good football from Stockport as Kilner runs menacingly at the defence, goes right through everybody. And again, and brilliant attempt by Kilner, and gets the second time. In fact, it wasn't Kilner who made the final contact, it was Neil Matthews again. His second, and you've got to give the credit there really to Kilner. Kilner ran past people so they weren't there, ran past the defenders. His shot was parried by the keeper, Mark Morris, and Neil Matthews on hand again to tap home.
Keep them at bay up to so far. I think if we can get another goal, though, it's going to be the end of it.
As we speak, a chance again for Matthews to get his hat-trick. And again, he fluffs it. Well, Neil Matthews, he's never scored a league hat-trick, and he's never had two better chances to do so as in the last two matches, but he's missed it there. Problems in the Wrexham defence. It's a Wrexham throw at the moment, though, over on the far side. Again, first to the ball, Francis runs inside, and Francis with a chance round the man. And what a great goal by Kevin Francis! That was absolutely brilliant. Again, first to the ball, Francis runs inside, and Francis with a chance round the man. And what a great goal by Kevin Francis! That was absolutely brilliant. Superb, and the fans love that. Francis ran, took everybody the wrong way, and what a fine goal, Todd White.
Absolutely. I tell you, I thought we'd see some great goals this season, Steve, but that was going to be a hard one to beat for goal of the season.
Well, Kevin Francis is a cracking lad, and that was a cracking goal. He's got a new pair of boots on from Paul Gent 11 plus. He's got size 13 feet.
Wasn't a cross, was it?
A cheeky comment from Todd that we'll ignore, and that was brilliant. Forward, a great run by the striker, first time effort, and what a great goal. Credit where it's due, a fine goal there by long throw towards Matthews, push there surely, but the final whistle goes, and enjoy the celebration as the players will go over and clap those County fans. Been brilliant all night, and all the players surely will wander over and give them what they deserve. And that's a nice thing, Todd, to sum up.
Brilliant result. Results are all important now, aren't they?
And what about yourself? How's your injuries before we get on to the...
It's coming along fine. It's just a question of time, really. You know, but it just improves every day. But we don't need anybody at the minute.
That's true. We're doing very well. If you had to pick anybody out there tonight, I know it's difficult. Is anybody you'd pick out for special praise after what is really an excellent team performance?
Yeah, it's a team performance. You can't pick anybody out, really. I'm pleased for Neil. Because Neil had an injury early on in the season, and it's always difficult to come back from injury and to get into your stride, particularly when it's a pre-season injury. And now he's doing well and getting goals, and he's playing really well. So I'm
who normally does the talking himself, Brendan Pittaway from GMR, a radio station that gives us excellent coverage of Maze's over Stockport County. Unlike another one that I could mention, but I won't because it's not fair on Piccadilly. Brendan, a great result.
Great result indeed. They kept at the average of scoring 3 goals every time we see them, and it's nice to see County pushing forwards to Division 3. I think they can achieve Division 3, particularly if they repeat performances like that. Very competent win.
And of course, because every time you come we score 3, you're coming on Friday.
I am indeed. I'll be there on Friday. Don't worry.
And of course, GMR are going to follow us all the way through next season in what hopefully will be a 3rd Division campaign.
GMR will follow you right through to the end of the season just to make sure that we get to Division 3. But yes, we'll be there, Division 3. We follow you home and away, and we'll be there. Hopefully I'll be following you home and away as well.
And finally, one last thing, if you had to pick out one player for special treatment, would you pick anybody out tonight as a man of the match, if you like?
There were quite a few players that had a good match. I think Kevin Francis has turned into a great target man for County, and a lot of the players are feeding well off him. Tonight I think obviously Neil Matthews getting another 2 goals, 4 in 2 games now for him, so if he can keep that strike rate up, County definitely Division 3 bound.
Well, thank you for talking to us, Brendan. Okay. I've said to you somebody being interviewed, which is all quite confusing, so I'll just leave the microphone somewhere near Brendan.
You don't need to use language like that.
Thanks so much, Andy. Neil, congratulations, your 4th goal in 2 games rather.
Yeah, what do you want me to say?
Congratulations, really. I mean, if you keep that strike rate up, really Stockport are Division 3 bound.
Well, I hope so. I don't mind who scores. I mean, obviously I enjoy scoring, but as long as we win at this stage, that's all that matters.
Now you're in 2nd place in the division now, and you've only got, 6 games left to the end of the season. Do you think realistically you can be caught? Because it's still fairly tight.
Can we be caught? Yeah, easily. That we've got to keep it going. We've got 2 home games now. We've got to look to get maximum points from the next game, and then look to the next game to win that one as well. We just, we've got all the shot now, and we just want to win that. We're not looking at that, but if we keep winning, the pressure's on everybody else to do it. But we can be.
With the, we tried the club captain, we tried the club chairman. We're ending up with a club cat here at Wrexham. Gladys is her name, and we just ask her very quickly. Gladys, did you enjoy the game tonight? She whispered there. She thought it was brilliant, but she wished Wrexham had won. And are you looking forward to the rest of the season?
Is there anybody
looking a bit down, unfortunately. Well, thanks a lot, Gladys. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you again. Thank you. Thank you, and from Wrexham, it's good night.
Game at Aldershot. We have 2 very special guests tonight. Special for a number of reasons, or a couple of reasons. Mr. and Mrs. Downs, Leo and Nicky. In December, early on in December, they got married, and then they went to a place full of sand, full of sun. But it wasn't the honeymoon that everybody or those 2 were expecting. Actually, they were active members of the Gulf War. To these people and people like them, we're very proud. So welcome first to Nicky and Leo. Congratulations to the wedding, and as I say, proud of what you did for the, your queen and country. Right, first you, Nicky. All right. You were separated. What did you actually do in the Gulf War?
What did I do? Yeah. I drove a 14-ton truck, driving ammunition, rations, up to where it was the front line, and then when the troops went in, the front line moved forward. So I was just driving ammunition and anything really. Just driving ammunition, a 14-ton truck, just drive. That's great. That's what I like to do. Now, Leo, what was you doing?
I'm in the artillery,
So you were firing the stuff?
Yeah, we was in the big stuff, the biggest guns in the artillery. We stayed in Saudi practicing, and then we got the go-ahead off the MOD. We shot up into Iraq, sorted it all out with 7th Armoured Brigade. 7th Armoured, which was we had the Saudis, Kuwaitis, the Americans, the Brits, all the coalition forces together in 7th Armoured. Instead of going up through into Kuwait straight away, we went up into Iraq and all the way around the back door. That's one big party.
You sneaked in on them then, did you?
Sneaked in on them.
Yeah. So actually, you're both proud of each other what you did. You know, I can't get driving a 14-ton truck. Now, Nicky, you must know that Leo's got, you know, another little love other than you, hasn't he?
Yeah, Stockport County.
Stockport County.
Do I ever?
The 4th Division, Jim, and the game played last night, Stockport against Aldershot.
Yes, well, Stockport are doing very well. I keep repeating myself, but they were a good side last year, and they're second now. This is their 5th win in a row. Neil Matthews putting them one up in 9 minutes, and playing lowly Aldershot, who are quite happy to be playing lowly. And look at this big. Is he some size?
Kevin
or
Francis.
What? Kevin Francis. Look at him. They got him straight from the Harlem Globetrotters. They had to tell you. Incredible stuff. Yeah. So they were 2 up. They were 2 up before Jerry Williams put Aldershot back in the frame a bit. But getting back to Stockport County, they are second now, behind Darlington. Good side. And this looks as though it was a good game, really, the way it was finishing up. 70 minutes, Chris Bowman. Dribbles on, a little bit of a bobbler there, wasn't it? That was a runner, that one, wasn't it? And finally, Charlie Henry sort of makes it 3-2, and Aldershot at least safe and happy in the fact that there's no relegation.
By Finlay, high ball for Kindler, but beaten to it by Kevin Brown.
If he were to slip up, it looked like it could be a home match to blame, as the tense nervousness from the crowd seemed to transmit itself onto the pitch. County would have expected a comfortable victory against Aldershot, but the 3-2 win was anything but easy. Matthews, Francis and Beaumont just did enough with a great point-blank save from Redfern in the final 5 minutes, ensuring the 3 points for County.
It's off. Yeah, it's off, yeah.
Off?
Yeah, it's gone off.
Has it? Headed out there. Off. First time shot there, went wide. 7, Andy Thorpe up the line. It's Beaumont now with it. The chance, bearing down on goal. It's there! Beaumont! Sorry, Matthews. 10 minutes of play, and it proved that Neil Matthews can score when there's only the goalkeeper to beat. There's an inquest going on now in the Aldershot defence. Inquest going on in the 10 minutes. Oh, swung in again. Francis. And Gannon just fails to get a toe to it and guide it back towards the goal. But big Kevin Francis there, who sure will frighten the Aldershot defence every time there's a situation like that in and around the box. Frayne going to curl it in. Alan Finlay gets his head to the ball just wide of Hooker's right-hand post. Good effort there by the big number 2. Just gone ball to Matthews. Williams gets it out to Kilner. Williams has Beaumont with him, finds Matthews. Francis keeps it for Thorpe. Thorpe gets the ball across. And queuing up there, Francis with Matthews behind him, and the big number 9 just couldn't get. That was certainly a chance there. Let's see now what Aldershot have got lined up. Nice move, just over the bar. That was a good move, that was, and that was certainly a move of some intelligence. And I would think that Brian Talbot. Brown now with a little bit of room, throws it forward. Headed out by Thorpe, solidly. Won by Gannon. A good save there by Redfern. Excellent save there. It's for Beaumont. The ever-willing, hard-running Chrissy Beaumont now takes it in the corner, looking round for support. Turns. Gets the ball across.
Headed out by Wicklow. First time shot there by David Frayne. With once again the Aldershot defence not really knowing where they are. To Thorpe now. Time to Francis. Does well. Tries a shot, saved by Hooker. And then tries a second shot with Andy Kilner coming in on the far post. A little bit. Gannon gets beaten to it in midfield, but Dave Frayne comes to the rescue. Good ball to Beaumont. Back to Frayne. Kilner wants it on the outside. Good ball to Francis. And it's there! Francis scores! What a great ball by Frayne! And that was coolness there. What a player. Kevin Francis, 2 goals in 2 games now. But what good football there. David Frayne won the ball in midfield, slotted the ball through, and there was big Kevin Francis, coolly, calmly, sliding the ball under the goalkeeper's body to make it Stockport County 2, Aldershot 0. Too many yellow shirts about. Frayne takes men on, comes inside again, chips it across, and in the end it's the outstretched foot of just trying to see what it is. Hopkins forward. Puckett for Burville. Nice ball for Henry. Cleared by Williams. And it's there. So simple. Then cross ball for Thorpe. Does well. Finds Francis. Francis. Good ball to Frayne. First time in. To Francis again. But it goes under his foot. Still with Thorpe. And again, I would question that when the ball was played. Although it was a good save by Ogley. Ogley again coming away with it. The gap's opening. And David Redfern, I'm sure he's remonstrating with his defence there. There's a gap at the moment. The home it showed, Dave Redfern, he's made an excellent save, couldn't do anything about the goal. A good header there by Francis. It's Beaumont now. It's a ball across. Francis. And the big number 9 certainly got his head towards goal there, but ball by Frayne to Francis. 2 against 1 now at the back. Did it look up? Falls for Kilner. Good save by Hooker. And that was certainly another chance there. In for it. Keeper comes all the way, doesn't make it. And somehow scrambled away with the keeper nowhere in sight. Thorpe forward. Header and when the referee stopped looking to try and stem that succession of 3 defeats. And it's Puckett now with a chance. And a good save there by Redfern. And who's there, as I mentioned, it's excellent. Redfern. And who's there, as I mentioned, it's excellent goalkeeping again by David Redfern. And it was the number 3, I think, who's bungled out of it. Keeps possession as Gannon gets the ball out to Kilner. Kilner angry. I don't know whether he was angry at himself for doing what he did or being caught out, but and it's Puckett once again breaking free. Gets the ball across.
And something got to be done now, because it looks like all the shots are the team that's in the higher position. Certainly need another goal to try and steady him down. Thorpe gets the ball in. And once again, Matthews hammered the ball into the net, but just about 20 minutes left. There's still a lot of anxiety for the home team. Francis beaten to it by Whitlock again. A good ball by Frayne for Beaumont. Open them up a little bit. Beaumont comes across, tries a shot, and it's there! What a lovely goal by Beaumont! And that's what it was needed. A great ball out again. Who put the ball over? Chrissy Beaumont, who's been a little bit starved of goals just late. What a good goal. Attacking the Aldershot penalty area. Ball laid in, gets his head to it. Cleared, not cleared very well by. And there was a chance there for the big number 5, but a wasted effort. 10 minutes of the game left. County 3, Aldershot 1. And up till the third goal went in, it's looking a bit dangerous. And the ball played through now for Henry. And it's there. David Redfern coming steaming off his line. And it was Henry made it look all so simple. 3-2. And I'm sure everybody be sweating at about 3 minutes to go. There's no place for the faint-hearted. And what a tremendous save there by David Redfern. Reflex action as the ball's... Tremendous save there by David Redfern. Reflex action as the ball's hammered and not too far away there by Andy Thorpe. And in the end it goes out, but what a great save there by David Redfern. As once again Andy Kilner wants the ball in.
3 saves you made were absolutely superb, David, you know.
Yeah.
We didn't have a good game, did we, tonight, really, being totally honest. We started off like house on fire, didn't we?
Oh, your first half an hour was superb, I thought.
And then what do you think happened? You know, it's hard to say, really, isn't it?
Yeah, we let a bad goal in to make it 2-1. You know, lifted them. But,
and
you
they
know,
made a tactical change, didn't they? Talbot went from the back line.
Yeah, and seemed to push an extra man up front.
Yeah, Talbot
seemed to cause a lot of problems.
But we weren't just fluent, but we've got to have them games, and we've got it out of a system now, haven't we, hopefully, Dave?
Yeah, you're going to play teams like that because they've got nothing to play for. So, you know, they just relax. Whereas we've, you know, striving for promotion, so it's going to be tens for us.
But you're here, aren't we?
Yeah, get 80 goals and 80 points, I'll be happy.
Yeah, that's right, yeah, of course, yeah. We were just one goal, actually, from going above, you know, being the leading scorers in all the four divisions,
Yeah.
all the league's highest scorers, yeah. But,
Yeah, Blackpool's got a few, haven't they?
Yeah, but no, I think it's Oldham, actually, that's got the 74,
Is it?
or they've got 73. So it's a well-earned, certainly well-earned.
Thanks very much. Cheers, thanks very much.
Now, generally, Alan, we didn't really play too. After the first half an hour, it was
It's a bit
hairy, wasn't
yeah. We took the lead. I think went 1-0 up, 2-0, and I think we seemed to stop playing and we seemed to sit back a little bit. They come into it and they scored a goal, like a few ricochets and stopped the lad scored, and they come into it like the last 15-20 minutes first half, and we'd been under the cosh, and the gaffer gave us a bit of a rollick in half time. We come outside to play a little bit more. Then we went 3-1 up, and then we sat back again. We stopped playing. They scored again 3-2, and they had a few chances, which, as you say, Red has made some marvellous saves. But I think we needed. I think we've gone away this season and played in games like that where we've dominated, and we'll come away with nothing. And hopefully tonight, that's our little bit of luck. That's what you need, is a little bit of luck, a little bit of rub at the green. That's what we've had tonight.
Finds Edwards.
Because of the closeness at the top of the table, it seemed as though every game was a 6-pointer, and County's penultimate home match was certainly no exception. Torquay, with games in hand, could have overtaken Stockport and came looking for a win, which looked on the cards when Loram put the visitors in the lead after 40 minutes, before Matthews equalled the club's record of scoring 6 goals in 6 consecutive matches, which had been set by Brett Angel the previous season. Killer Kilner scored a goal that would feature on anyone's choice for goal of the season. In addition to Matthews' record, this was also the first time since 1933-34 that County had won 6 games on the run. This performance took County to 2nd place in the table.
And in the end, a little bit untidy play there, but Mark Payne finds Beaumont. Frayne. He's got Kilner on the far side who wants it and gets it. Takes it on his chest. He's there! What a goal! Kilner! What a goal! Goes to the crowd. And you won't see a better goal than that. What a goal! And that has got the crowd on their feet. You won't see a better goal than that. Andy Kilner, picked out by Frayne. Danny Begada now on the line. Danny Begada on the line, urging him on. 1-0 down, 2-1.
Goal for Torquay United proved no more than a jitter as Stockport County's promotion bid continued tonight in front of 4,500 fans. They were back on level terms 20 minutes from the end through Michael Matthews. And if that was lucky, there was nothing lucky about their winner. Andy Kilner, 9 minutes from time, Stockport's 6th straight win, they go 2nd.
Matthews on the far side, back to Frayne. Beaumont back to Frayne. Nice little anti-passing movement there. Frayne looking for support, gets the ball out to Kilner. Out on the left, comes inside, takes his man on well. Tries a shot which is which cut along the ground but was easily saved by Gareth Howells, hugging it to his chest. Francis underneath it, gets a header for Matthews. And we'll say that Matthews has just lent on a little bit there, but the referee didn't see it, but he waves play on there, so swings and roundabouts. Matthews back to Thorpe. Thorpe in, finds Beaumont. But in the end, it's easily saved there. Did well, turned well in the box, but so that there is the support there. When the teams are doing well, Jim Gannon gets a good header in. Beaumont to Francis. Beaumont again out to Kilner, good ball. Taken by Kilner on his chest. Comes inside. And as witnessed by the number 4, Wes Saunders, he tried to tell the referee that Andy did do a little bit of a dive, and I wouldn't talk. Try a shot here, which he did do, but again a couple of foot over the bar. The Torquay 0. A good long throw, Finlay. First time in by Curran. Evans, and a snap header there from number 6. Sean Joyce almost caught the County defence off guard. He did actually with Evans, a quick ball. But good save there by David Redfern. Caught out there as a quick free kick, and it was Dean Edwards that came through, and only Loram with the kick, left footed in. Headed out by Finlay. Good ball back to Loram. All the Torquay players still in. And it's Redfern out again. And good play there by Alan Finlay. Another corner. And once again it was Dave Redfern out to put the pressure on. But Torquay with a second penalty. Second corner. Tim Gannon putting pressure on Matthew Elliott. Big Kevin Francis inside for Loram with a shot, and it's there, curled in. Left-footed shot from Loram. On about 28 minutes. The crowd now getting behind them. Frayne back to Thorpe. Thorpe in. Hammered away there as Kevin Francis beat the keeper to it. Big number 5 there, Matthew Elliott, got the ball, take the opportunity, but a good header there by Francis. Dead again, hooked away this time by Wes Saunders, so Torquay now under pressure. Just the kick, swings it in, headed out by Evans. As far as Beaumont, which brought a full length save from Mowles, shoves it to the right and cleared by Evans, beaten to it by Thorpe. At the moment there's a little bit of up and under play. Frayne getting it down on the floor at last, but Beaumont up to Francis, wins it for Matthews. And that must have been only a fraction there as big Kevin Francis won the ball again and Matthews reacted, but Neil Matthews had worked behind him, and it's a chase here now. It's Loram again, comes inside, chance, and a let off there. Once again the Barrister, it's Matthews now, can he keep the ball in? But once again Saunders, Payne gets it across. Fred. But in the end, knocked away. She does do. Knocked out again. Frayne. Back to Williams. Out to Payne on the far side. Challenged strongly again by the Torquay defenders. Ball there played through, but bad ball by Barras. Barras to Williams. Williams taking men on now with a run, good run. Finds Gannon. Pulls it across, and once again it comes off a Torquay player. But a free kick's been given. While that play was going on, we're all anxiously looking, and the referee wants it. It's a free kick from where he's indicating, which Mark Payne doesn't know about yet. So it's Frayne with the free kick, chips it in. Yes, it's there! Matthews with free kick, chips it in. Yes, it's there! Matthews with the header. 1-1. And what a good decision by the referee. Matthews equaling the record. 6 goals on the trot now, scored in 6 games. But the midfield of County were a little bit sparse. As Uzel, Matthews for Payne. Payne goes forward, gets it across. Headed out by Saunders. Hammered away by Uzel. Good play there by Mark Payne, but once again there was just nobody there to finish it off as Loram thinks about playing it forward, does do, and his neat chip forward for Evans. Moved around well, but always shadowed by Alan Finlay, who's there again, holds it up a bit, hammered forward by Uzel. Frayne coming back. Beaumont, Matthews rather. And in the end, a bit of an untidy play there, but Mark Payne finds Beaumont. Frayne, he's got Kilmer on the far side who wants it, and gets it, takes it on his chest. He's there! What a goal! Kilmer! What a goal! Goes to the crowd! And you won't see a better goal than that! What a goal! And that has got the crowd on the feet. You won't see a better goal than that. Andy Kilner, picked out by Frayne. Danny Begada now on the line. Danny Begada on the line, urging him on. 1-0 down, 2-1 up. And if that's a goal, good enough to win any game. Whether it will do is another thing as Williams gets his head to the ball. Pardon me for shouting, I'll try and calm down, but the noise around me is something different now. It's Torquay
you won't see a better goal than that. What a goal! And that has got the crowd on their feet. You won't see a better goal than that. Andy Kilner, picked out by Fred. Danny Begada now on the line. Danny Begada on the line, urging him on. David Redfern there wanting somebody to come, but wants to get on with the game, get the ball upfield. Beaumont to Kilner, comes inside. Tries it again, and almost takes the goalkeeper by surprise. And now, as you say, Andy Kilner's hot, but a little bit frustrated. It showed in his play of the last couple of games. He's quickly taken. Finlay. And there it is, the 90 minutes. And what a win for Stockport. One of the best of the season. Superb. And the Torquay goalkeeper going off. Won't shake hands. The Torquay, long journey back home, and it's a terrible journey when you're going back. David Frayne, my man of the match there, doing a jig. The number 2 there, being seen off and having a word with the linesman. 1 point now behind Darlington. Certainly consolidated the position. Nobody can take second spot away from him for now. Neil Matthews, scorer of the equalising goal, and also equalled the club record of scoring 6 times in 6 successive again. Super. Presentation first.
Well done, Neil. Let's hope we beat the record on Saturday at
I hope so,
Blackpool.
yeah.
I'm sure we will.
That would
Anyway,
mean more
you've had
to
a tremendous run.
It looked a long way off, like, you know, we wasn't playing particularly well, but we kept battling, and you've always hoped, like, you know, and we needed a break, and it came, like, you know, the ball's come over, and it's more or less hit me, like, you know, I've just been in the right place, and I've guided it in, like, and that's it, and then we started to play, and
before we ask this modest gentleman here, before we ask this modest lad here on my right, just have we seen a goal like that? I don't think we've seen a goal like that, is it? I think that's the goal of the season. I thought we've seen some crackers this year, but that one's going to take some beating, Neil. Are you going to do better, do you think?
well, I'd like to think so, but I usually pass from there.
Yeah, no, I think we better ask Andy if
when he went to let go of it, I thought, what's he doing? But I mean, it went in, like, brilliant.
What a
Brilliant. Inspiration.
No, even at your modest standards, that was some goal.
Yeah, it was a good ball out from, I don't know who it was, it might have been Frayne. And chested it down, that's it, chested it down and just hit it first time. I was going to cross it, but I thought, no, they never passed to me, so I won't pass to them. Might as well have a go.
So you thought you'd pass the keeper?
That's it, yeah.
I think you made your mind up that you were going to do it.
Yeah, well, I just chested it down and it fell so right in front of me that I thought, well, if I volley it to the far post, then it's gonna have a good chance of going in. Fortunately, you hit it right and it flies in, you know.
Many frustrating moments before that, though, weren't there, Andy, really?
Yeah, it's a difficult situation because, I mean, you know, we've gone one down, they're not a bad side then, and then all of a sudden, you know, the crowd get edgy, we start getting edgy, and we perhaps need to settle down a little bit, so...
Puskás scored goals like that. The goal was a Puskás Pele type goal.
I just chested it down and it fell so right in front of me that I thought, well, if I volley it to the far post, then it's gonna have a good chance of going in. Fortunately, you hit it right and it flies in.
Runs inside, and Francis with a chance. Round the man. Oh, great goal by Kevin Francis!
He's got a little presentation for you, and it's for the best goal of the night. It's a new thing. It's the best goal of the night. So
we made it up about 5 minutes ago, but it was such a good goal. You can't help but for it. You made a hell of a lot of people tonight very, very happy indeed, and nobody deserves this bottle of wine more than Duncan. But we're going to give it to you because you did very well indeed.
Well done, cheers, Steve. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Well done, Andy. So,
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bloomfield Road. It's a glorious sunny Saturday afternoon here on the 4th Division Promotion Challenge, Blackpool versus Stockport County. We're about an hour before kick-off. You can see the supporters behind me now having some fun with the ball boys and some of the balls that they've probably bought on the front. An estimated 3,000 Stockport County supporters will be here this afternoon. Just briefly had a quick word with one or two of the players outside the ground, and it looks like Stockport County are going to be kicking off with the team that finished in the game against Torquay United on Tuesday night, and that was a real good victory for County. And that means that Mark Payne will be starting the game, and Francis and Steve Bullock will be on the substitutes bench.
Well, the only thing you can do is just tell them what I told them. I just said it to you. You know, if we lose today and if we win tomorrow or win the following week and this, that and the other, we just take one at a time. That's the only way you can do it. Yeah. You know, we play today against Blackpool. We'll do our best. If we win, great. If we draw, not as great. If we lose, tough luck. And
25 yards. Andy Garnett.
Blackpool 3, County 2.
Looks like David Ayres is the one who might have a go at this, and he does. And it went just over the bar. Wasn't a bad free kick. That's the kind of thing that County will be looking to Andy Kilner for. That kind of He's nicely out of trouble. Long ball over the 5. Handball! Oh. Well, the keeper and the 5, McElhargy and Gary Briggs, chased by Beaumont, would never give up for the ball, and they're asking each other questions now, the two defenders. Look, for a second like the ball just bounced off Gary Briggs' arm, and Chris Beaumont just wasn't able to get a good touch on it, and it's another County corner. That's a better one. Yeah! It's there, Alan Finlay on the far side from the corner, and that has put Stockport County into the lead on 20 minutes. What a great goal! And Andy Kilner celebrating. Andy Kilner celebrating with an American football type dance. What a great goal, and the Blackpool defence just stood and watched.
After 20 minutes, the scorer, number 2, Alan Finlay.
In ball again. Oh, and it's gone past everybody. And in fact, it's a corner. Oh, that's a delightful touch inside. And Blackpool coming forward in numbers. And the 11's gone past Thorpe. And it's 1-1. Was always the danger. Blackpool by Matthews. Oh, nicely run by Chris Beaumont. Now for Kilner. Can he get a cross in? Yo! And that was Chris Beaumont just slicing it wide. What a great move. Kilner. Great work from Matthews and Payne. In County territory again, with a lot of room on this left-hand side for Mike Davis. Again, plenty to put his cross into. A free header, and they're queuing up for it at the back. And now it's gone in, and it's 2-1. And that is just amazing how that went from one end to the other. Taking it.
Come to the first aid room immediately, please. Adam Holland in the south stand to the first aid room.
Payne will get a second chance. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Alan Finlay, I think, the goal scorer. If anything. Alan Finlay again, but again, Blackpool finding players, and that was a great save. That really was a good save. And Blackpool, I cannot believe the amount of room that they're finding at the edge of the penalty area. Some very strong pressure. Well, you can't argue with that. Number 10, Andy Garner, I think it was. It's been County's first defeat for 7 games. Frame with a free kick. Yes! It's there, and again, is it Jim Gannon? Well, 65 minutes, County pull one back. Now then, what character? Side, and a lovely ball out to Andy Kilner. Now what can he do on the left hand side? Been forced very wide, he's got Williams in support. Cuts inside well. Oh, he tried a shot again, coming in from the left. Well, that's what he's good at. And to be fair, he scored some very, very spectacular goals. Not that time. Hand on the wings. Richards. Oh, and that was all the way in. Oh, and that was a great save again by Dave Redfern. Really shouldn't have been allowed to get a shot in from there. Payne. Thorpe. Kilner, oh, and he had so. I really thought that was it. Good ball from Gannon. Kilner in room. First time cross. Oh, just. Oh, and it just went away on the far post from Mark Payne. Andy Thorpe puts his head in his hands. And really is a last push now for County. Oh! Well, the flag went up very, very late then. He's given offside. And the promotion is put on ice for another week. Andy Thorpe. Was it Andy Thorpe? Andy Thorpe, I don't think has scored this season. And that, I was right in line with it and can't have been any more than a foot wide. What a goal that would have been. Williams, now it's over. Now it's all over. Stockport County lose their first game in 7. Some terrific support here from Edgley Park. Approximately 3,000 have come over. It's been a lovely day here. On the first half, and the first half hour in particular, Stockport County were superb. Against the run of play, it must be said that Blackpool came back into the game, scored a killer goal really just before half time. And then really in a storming second half, it must be said they were much the better team. And really overall on the 90 minutes, just deserved the victory. And right at the end, if it wasn't for a couple of good saves and a couple of near misses, County could well have snatched a 3-3 draw. As it is, it's Blackpool's record that continues and Stockport County's and Neil Matthews that comes to an end.
And here's the Andy Thorpe now leading his team out to the roar of a good crowd behind the goal to our left. Excellent support once again, and I'm sure before the game's out that they will outshout the home crowd. If you just go onto the crowd, the excellent support travelling all the way up to York. While I read, Dunk will just be panning.
The visit to York City on May the 4th saw Stockport still in second place, but with the very real possibility that the Hatters could still miss out on an automatic promotion position, so close was the division. York had had a poor season and never really looked like causing too many problems for their visitors. Nevertheless, it was with much relief that Kilner was awarded a penalty after being brought down by City's keeper. Kilner himself stepped forward to take the spot kick, and 5 minutes later put the game beyond the home side from what seemed to be an almost impossible angle.
But the county fans are already in good heart. Come the second half at this end, and it's Cannon once again with the throw. Williams caught out a little bit there, and oh, what a let off! And there was certainly hesitancy in the box there. Took Paul Williams a little bit by surprise. Alan Finlay stood back, and it was John McCarthy that comes out with it. Beaumont, good ball to Francis. Does well there, does a big lad now. Hammers the ball. Give everything he got there, but what a good bit of play there by the big number 9.
skipped round the defender so well there and went to burst everything, the ball, the net and all the lot, and finish up almost knocking 2 or 3 over and the behind the York City goal. So it's a direct free kick. Just curls over. Always difficult, never easy that type of shot. Probably could have done with another, especially in these conditions. Never really know. Good work. There's Tony Barras. It's a ball upfield. Kev Francis jumps well. Beaumont. Gannon. Finding Matthews. Lets the ball bounce. Back to Thorpe. Thorpe in. And hammered over there as it's the ball bouncing about a little bit, and Neil Matthews there probably come at him a little bit too sharp. This time, us know it's not far from half time. Neil Matthews does well there. Chrissy Beaumont back into Matthews. Matthews out to Kilner, a little bit behind him, but he keeps it, gives it to Jim Gannon. Comes inside, plays it back to Kilner on the far side. Williams now, people pressing forward. Williams gets it in, finds Francis. And it's there, he came off the foot of a York City player, almost in an own goal there. A little bit of acrobatics there from Hall with Chrissy Beaumont breathing down his neck. And there's the goal now. Andy Kilner comes across, going to swing the ball in as they put the pressure on the home defence. They didn't take real advantage of any corners they had quite a number as Kilner swings it out. Francis, Frayne gets a foot to it, select with Gannon. Beaumont, Kilner, brought down heavily, but Frayne with the ball. Francis, good ball to Kilner, brought down by the ref, it's a penalty. Kilner brought down there by the goalkeeper. A neat little ball there by Francis. And I thought that we might have had a penalty a few seconds earlier, but the referee had a quick think about it, then pointed fouled. Can this be the opening that they want? 5 minutes into the half. Kilner now, 10 goals to his credit. Can he keep it down? Can he put County in front? Well, he does do, slides it in, goes to the crowd. 50 minutes gone. York City 0, Stockport County 1, penalty by Kilner. Brought down there by the keeper. 2 fans on there, which we don't want. Silly play this. Silly play. As a keeper, so the strength of the win there. Falls for Matthews. Beaumont tries it and goes wide there. Don't think he realised where he was, but that showed you how the wind is changing. It's and another corner won, so the pressure's on now all the time. All good play by Stockport this. Hopefully Chrissy Beaumont will do better than his last efforts. And knowing Chris, I'm sure he will. Chips it out. Kilner headed to clear. Comes off Francis. Still not clear. Kilner hammers in a goal. Kilner, he's there again. What a goal! Hammered it across, and having the kind of things that what happened. Come off the goalkeeper. Got to feel sympathy for the young keeper. Came off his leg, but there's a second goal. Chips it out. Kilner headed to clear. Comes off Francis. Still not clear. Kilner hammers in a goal. Kilner, he's there again. What a goal! Hammered it across, and having the kind of things that what happened. Come off the goalkeeper. Got to feel sympathy for the young keeper. Came off his leg, but there's a second goal. 2 goals in the opening 10 minutes of the second half.
Kilner the scorer. It was his goal. We're not giving it to the keeper. I'm sure he won't want it, but hammers it in, and that's after sustained pressure there. It's now York City 0, Stockport County 2, and they certainly carried on where they left off in the first half. A good stop there by Barras. Gets Williams going now. Williams going all the way. And in the end, another great run by the number 3. But Nigel Pepper, the only man that was positive with his action, got the ball away from Andy Kilner there, is taking the adulation of the crowd on the far side. Score of the 2 goals. 2 goals in the first 10 minutes. Long throw. Frayne again. Kilner comes inside, gets a shot blocked. Pepper comes out with it and calmly plays it out to Canham on the far side. Good play there by the number 4, gets it back, hammers it upfield. Alan Finlay. Tuttle there, thought about it, runs into trouble off Francis. Must score there. It's there! Oh dear, I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Francis there thinking he scored, but the linesman's flag was up, and I find it so hard. And York will be more than relieved, the keeper relieved, but I think you'll see it clear on the video that no intentional offside there. It runs into trouble off Francis. Must score there. It's there! Oh dear, I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Francis there thinking he scored, but the lines for Macmillan. Gets it back. Changes the direction. Fetches it to his right foot. And big Kevin Francis there just knocks it calmly back to his keeper. No problem there for the big number 9. Went back as a defender, and McCarthy now. Good spell here by York. Out to Macmillan, 2 against 1. Macmillan takes on Williams and tries a shot. Oh, not too far away there. Came in on his left foot and claiming a corner, but a good ball there by Frayne to Matthews. Looking round for Kilner, gets him. Knocks a good ball over to Francis. And a good save there by the keeper. But what a good move there by Stockport. Andy Kilner picked Kevin Francis out. The big lad, that's what he was bought for. Part of his game. Far post, headed in. Chrissy Beaumont did everything right, but the keeper was equal to it. Good. That's it. Pepper now with the kick, hammers it forward. Ordered miss there by Curtis with the county players scurrying back. It's only had 1 or 2 little bits of danger this half. And I'm sure you'll hear a big roar. Frayne plays it forward. Matthews in full chase. Gets it. But good save by the keeper there. Matthews tumbles into the... There it is! The full time was York City 0, Stockport County 2. And I'm sure the players will go to their fans as the fans go onto the field. Andy Kilner's there, being mobbed. 2-goal hero. The crowd are there. I think they sense, like I said, we can't be too presumptuous, but I'm sure that almost means promotion for Stockport. And what a game, what a day. David Frayne. Alan! Alan! Andy! Frayne!
We said just to keep it going with the win, really, because I think we fancied it more with the win. Hell of a battle, though, and 0-0. A lot of nerves out there at the moment, and I think to get a result like that was a good result today.
How nervous was you when you you put the ball down on the penalty spot?
Oh yeah, I was nervous. I just tried to calm yourself down a bit because I'd been brought down, so you haven't got to jump up and just stick the ball on the spot. Try and calm down. Andy Thorpe came over to me and said, "Come on, Killer, we're relying on you." So that didn't help really. But it's funny because we've not had a penalty for ages. And I've been on them for ages and we haven't had one, and I've not practiced them. And I thought yesterday I'd better go and practice some penalties, and fortunately it's never the same in training, but you just get into an idea of where you're going to put it, and yeah, you're nervous, but you just try and keep your head and get it on target.
Change your mind?
No, pick your spot. If he goes the right way and saves it, then it's a good save as far as I know.
Yeah. Now what happened with the second goal?
It went into the box somewhere and then it broke out to my side, and I just made my mind up to shoot. Even though I was on a narrow handle, I thought if I crack it well, then he could struggle to get it in. If it goes across the box, there's a chance it will hit somebody. So I just blasted it and I caught it quite well. So
that's right. Yeah, I mean, as I said, you had an unlimited look, but it's the kind of
just
ball.
I hit it hard and
it might have
just
flown
touched the keeper's ankle, I think, and went in. It'd have gone anyway.
Yeah. Hardcastle Street, on the last day of the season. It seems many moons away since we started back in August, and I think, well, this is the most important day in Stockport's history since going back 24 years ago when we were champions of Division 4. Today, a win will put us back in Division 3. As it is now, it's just gone up to 12:30. Still 2.5 hours before kick-off. There's a small knot of people hanging about. We've seen supporters, we've seen a coach come from Scunthorpe. There's people working behind the scenes busy. Everybody's trying to look busy. They are busy, but they're also full of nerves. I know everybody I've spoken to have all got them big butterflies in the stomach. I've just asked one guy what he should do about the butterflies in his stomach. I just said, well, get a big net. So now we're going to have a look round. We're going to show you the ground with nobody there, and then we'll show you about 5 to 3 when hopefully there's an estimated crowd of 8,000 going to be here, and I'm sure this is going to be one big day for Stockport County. At his face, we've got you on police file, Henry Road. We know all about you. Robant Services, our match sponsors today. We'll be having a word with Pete Humphries later on, just before the game. But as we look round, there's the empty terraces. That's where Scunthorpe estimated 800 to 900 coming. The Gordon Ford Group, our main club sponsors, who've done excellent services for us this year. And as we look round on the far side now, Poplar side, not a soul in sight, but as I said later on the video, that will be heaving over there. And as we look now to the open end, and there's Andrea once again. She's showing the linesman the way and which way to flag. There's one of the linesmen just
with a trophy from somebody on the pop side as the team captain for what is hopefully going to be the promotion year. Well done, Andy.
Hopefully with a bit of luck. It's filling up tremendous. With me, I have Pete Humphries, the managing director of Robant, who's so kindly sponsored the game today, like they did last year. They had the last game last year. And getting in on the act now with the balloon is Fitzy, a character, and he said that he's going to get everybody going today. He's going to pull County through by sheer enthusiasm. Balloon, rattle, everything. I don't know who he's supporting, but he's certainly well dressed. Welcome to the game.
Thanks very much. Thanks very much, Keith.
Well, he's just battering on. We'll just have a quick chat. We'll fetch him in a bit later.
This is Robant's entertainment officer, by the way.
Exactly.
We brought him in for the day, signed him on today. Big signing on fee, but he's the entertainment officer.
Well, I'll tell you what, if everybody plays as well today as he plays at Rattle, with no danger at all.
No problems at all.
Now let's take you back 12 months ago when you this season.
Well, I've not slept for a few nights, and I'm not the only. I've spoken to that many people, County fans, over the last few days that have rung about different things. And I'm
like
just
tickets, tickets and things like that.
Well, no, just well done to the lads, and I'm like one of many fans, right from the terraces straight the way through to directors. I don't think there's been many people sleeping in Stockport. You watch in 9 months' time, there'll be a baby boom, because there's not many people must have gone like that to the wives and woke them up, because you just cannot sleep. How the players are going to cope, I don't know. The excitement is so unbelievable.
Well, hopefully.
I mean, nothing else will happen anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's going to be a win because of the feeling, the fervour, the way everybody feels about Stockport County. I can't see anything else but a win. Can you?
No, not really. Isn't it great to see this crowd though coming in the way it was? Tickets, it's been worse than cup final tickets, haven't they?
Fantastic.
I bet your phone's been going all the
I've
time.
had a lot of people asking me, can I get them a ticket?
All your friends?
Yeah.
And aunties and uncles.
Friends and foes.
That's right, yeah. That's, of course.
With everyone now having played their games in hand, County sat in third position before the final Saturday of the season. Any of the top 5 teams could still win the title, and all 5 were still vying for automatic promotion places. In what appeared to be, on paper, a difficult clash against playoff team Scunthorpe United, County's biggest gate of the season, 6,212, saw a comprehensive victory for the Hatters, and Stockport recorded their biggest win of the season. Francis scored twice. Matthews also netted 2 for the 4th time in the season, and Alan Finlay added his own name to the score sheet as a 21-year exile from Division 3 finally ended. With 8 wins from their last 9 games, County finished as proud runners-up in Division 4.
More like freestyle up here. I'll tell you what we're going to do today. Let's hope we're just as happy after the game. Reserved. I'll read the teams out while we're here. Just one change in the county lineup, but that's down in sub. Today's team in goal: Dave Redfern, 2 Alan Finlay, 3 Paul Williams, 4 Davy Frayne, 5 and captain Andy Thorpe, 6 Tony Barras, 7 Jim Gannon, 8 Neil Matthews, 9 Kevin Francis, 10 Chrissy Beaumont, 11 Andy Kilner. Today's sub sees a welcome return of Bill Williams after injury, and number 14 is Mark Payne. For Scunthorpe, in goal, Paul Musselwhite, 2 Paul Longdon, 3 Mark Lillis, 4 Mark Hine, 5 Stuart Hicks, 6 Stephen Lister, 7 Joe Joyce, 8 Ian Hamilton, 9 Anthony Dawes, 10 Andy Flounders, 11 Kevin Taylor. And their 2 substitutes today are 12 Andrew Stevenson and 14 Davy Hill. Martin Bellis acting dumb there. There we are. And there we are, Andy Thorpe leading his team out. Alan Finlay, Dave Redfern, Neil Matthews, Davy Frayne, Jim Gannon, Paul Williams, Tony Barris, Big Kevin Francis, Chrissy Beaumont, Andy Kilner. They're all there. The lads in blue and white, all to do it now today. The little mascot, which I'll tell you about in a minute. But they're there to the claim of the crowd. Really pumped up now. But I'm sure Danny will have calmed them down and told them that they've got a job to do, and I'm sure they'll do it. They've not come this far from the first day in the season not to do it now. They're not going to fail at the last. There's Danny now. Fingers crossed, legs crossed, everything crossed. But he looks calm outside, but I'm sure he'll be knotted up inside. But we wish him all of them the kick-off. And it's County to kick off. Playing towards the open end. Davy Frayne throws the ball up, and it's Kevin Francis gets his head to the ball. And immediately wins a corner, I think. So right away it's... Oh, it's a free kick.
And it's David Frayne now with the kick. Knocks it in. Matthews, it's a bar! And he's headed out for a corner here. And what an effort there from free kick from Frayne. Last week secured the win at York. A nervy start for them, but this is a better start now. Goes for Beaumont. Back to Frayne, tries a shot, but easily taken there by Paul Musselwhite, which Todd White, as you heard early on the tape, really Finlay drives it upfield. Miss kicked. Redfern now putting the pressure on, finds Francis. Beaumont. Matthews must score. Yes, sir! Matthews scores! Finlay drives it upfield. Miss kicked. Redfern now putting the pressure on, finds Francis. Beaumont. Matthews must score. Yes, sir! Matthews scores! Matthews scores! Ball wasn't cleared. And it's Neil Matthews after 6 minutes. And it wasn't cleared by the Scunthorpe defence. A shot by Beaumont. Saved by the keeper, but it was Neil Matthews there. So calmly, so cool, he could have easily spooned it over the bar, but he didn't. Played it into the empty net, so that's Stockport 1. Scunthorpe 0. Everybody around me, all around me there as County scored that all-important goal. Kevin Francis now. Matthews inside the box. Gets it to Kilner. Kilner comes to the line. Gets it across and headed out. Corner. Kilner there, a little bit annoyed with himself that he didn't get the ball across as well as he may. It's Chrissy Beaumont now with the corner kick. Chrissy Beaumont now, a lot of movement in the box. Big Alan Finlay come up. Francis, there! Francis scores! Chrissy Beaumont now, a lot of movement in the box. Big Alan Finlay come up. Francis, there! Francis scores! Francis makes it 2-0 after 10 minutes. Another excellent goal there. The lad on there. That's 2-0. After 10 minutes play, Scunthorpe must wonder what's hit them, but surely County would don't want to get too carried away now with the hysteria. Frayne there. At Scunthorpe. Taylor back. Lillis played away by Thorpe. Matthews forward to Kilner. To Francis. Just can't get control of it. That's a crossfield ball now for Flounders. Chance here for the number 10. But great goalkeeping there by Dave Redfern. Put the player off sufficiently and it came off his body for a corner. No, it's a free kick to Scunthorpe. Hammered forward by Hicks. Flounders gets the ball in. David Frayne hammers it forward to Big Kevin Francis now. Chase here. Big Kevin Francis keeps his foot. Comes down the keeper. And with Andy Kilner there, waiting for it just to be stroked across. Kevin Francis sure a little bit annoyed. He wanted to break the net himself, and really it was a bad angle. I'm sure Andy was there on his own, waiting for it. Williams to Matthews, good ball there. Back to Williams. Kilner gets Williams through. And in the end, a throw on the far side. And it's almost a stroke of half time now. 45 minutes are up, but Long throw by Kilner. Somehow off the line there. Corner ball. Oh, was it offside? No, I think I would have said it was offside. 2 minutes, about 3 minutes over the time now. And it lands on the top of the net. And there's the half-time whistle. The half-time score 2-0. We'll have a quick word with Paul Cooper. What do you think of the first half, Paul? What an excellent start to the game.
Yes, we got a great start, 2 early goals. It's just a start we needed, really. And the lads are playing very well, as long as they keep the composure. Second half, all we've got to do is stay on our feet, not make silly challenges around the box, and play with the composure, as I said, knock the ball about and try and get the third, because the third goal, or the next goal, is the most important one.
Yeah, as long as it comes our way.
If it's 2-1, then we've got a lot of pressure. If not, 3-0 kills them off. And
I think Peterborough are losing 2-0 and Blackpool are losing 1-0, so 2 great results for us.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't matter about those. Let's get our own house in order. If we can get our result and we can win the game, then that takes care of everything. And hopefully, we've still got a chance of going up as champions, but as long as we go up, that's the main thing.
Is there any difference from Division 3? Everybody behind them now, except the Scunthorpe fans, naturally. Just set me stopwatch, so there's Mark Lillis in front of us, plays the ball back to his captain Joyce. Williams under a bit of pressure, but last out of the dressing room. But the ball driven forward there for the number 8. Hamilton well cut out by Kilner now. Gets a long ball out to Francis. Controls it. Got Beaumont with him. Gets him round the back. A good ball there. Good run by Chrissy Beaumont. There's a ball across. Matthews on the near post. But little flick on there, but it's always going good under the ball. But that was a good play there. Alan Finlay. Offside there on the... don't know if it was Mark Lillis or the number 10 Flounders. But there's 1 or 2 of the Scunthorpe lads now limping around, certainly feeling. Dave Redfern with the kick, been mostly a spectator this half. Good kick for Matthews now. Can he get it? It's there! It's there! Matthews scores! What a goal! All the way from Redfern! Dave Redfern with the kick, been mostly a spectator this half. Good kick for Matthews now. Can he get it? It's there! It's there! Matthews scores! What a goal! All the way from Redfern! Matthews! It's a goal! Second goal of the game! Brilliant! Just for Vinny Bellicis, what a goal! Superb! Dave Redfern there. Pass all the way down, it beat the defence, and there was Neil Matthews now with his second goal of the game to make it 3-0. All headers. And the crowd are really chanting now, and can it be just... Played on by Alan Finlay there, and just in a moment the ball's not cleared away yet. Flounders turns, Davy Redfern comes for it. 2 against 2 at the back. Andy Kilner wants it, but this time Davy Redfern decides to hold the play up, but I think I'd have been looking for a quick kick out there if I'd have been. Blackpool know that they've got to score 4 goals.
Go on, have a whack, Dave.
Good ball out to Beaumont. Taking Flounders on, gets the ball across to Francis, chasing it there on the far side. Give it! Back to Gannon. Gannon knocks it in. Alan Finlay, and a good save there by the keeper, but it's another corner.
I'm on the verge of tears here.
Not finished yet. Davy Frayne out to Andy Thorpe. Thorpe forward. Lillis out. But not at the moment, Scunthorpe are really under the cosh here. It's all Stockport Ball played forward by Barras. Jimmy Gannon gets it back off Matthews. And the cross was really going nowhere, but wins the throw, which Andy Kilner will go over, take his time. Danny Begara's off the bench again, shouting instructions. He's not going to let this slip now. Andy Kilner with the throw. Finlay! Alan Finlay! Alan Finlay start up! Andy Kilner with the throw. Finlay! Alan Finlay! Alan Finlay start up! And it's like the first half. 2 goals in the opening minutes. And it's a carnival now. A carnival. Andy Kilner. Big Alan Finlay. And that must give us runners up spot. Blackpool certainly aren't going to win 5-1, are they, or 6-1?
No, let's just hope Rochdale get a goal back.
And it's more than the wildest dreams. Everybody was confident before the game, but surely the confidence must be really flowing now. Scunthorpe must be wondering what's happening as Taylor comes inside. Ball played forward. Dawes, but Barras sees it. Plays it back to Davy Redfern. I don't think there's any reason for anybody to bite the nails now. Not at 4-0. I can't see Scunthorpe coming back from 4-0. A little bit of trouble on the far side, but Tony Barras with the kick. Blackpool are 2-0 down now. Rochdale. So it's Stockport County 4. Scunthorpe 0. And it's only 10 minutes of this half gone. They were 2-0 up after 10 minutes of the first half. They're 4-0 up after 10 minutes of the second half. Francis, good header. Beaumont tries a shot, but always falling away, always under pressure. Good effort. What a great season Chrissy Beaumont has. He got the Player of the Year, the Video Man of the Year. What a great season for him. Yeah, and all the lads are on the bench there, all the squad players. All had a hand in this excellent season. Francis, crossfield ball to Kilner, going for the return, wants it back. Kilner gives it him, good ball deep in. Francis headed for Williams, comes inside, tries a shot, but falling away there, just couldn't make it. Now it's Scunthorpe on the break. Paul Williams scurrying back, and he's back before any real danger develops. Hamilton on the far side, being forced away, coming across field now, gives it to Taylor, bad ball in his farthest frame, but won back by Hine. Good ball out here to Flounders, not had a chance to try his scoring boots on yet. Lillis takes on his chest. I think the referee has blown for a handball as they... Good long kick again by Redfern. Francis underneath it. But the ball runs through to the keeper. Lister coming out of defence. Thorpe challenging all the time. Davy Frayne there again, nipping in, wins the challenge. Thorpe nicely out to Barras, to Gannon. Gannon forward. A good ball to Beaumont. It's almost there. Back pass. And I think it's a corner. And there was Chrissy Beaumont almost sneaking in and getting a fifth. Good play there by the number 10.
I'm alright.
Take it off me. Kilner now with the kick. Scooped away, but on as far as Frayne. Back to Kilner. Kilner in again. Francis. He's there! What a goal! Francis! And he's there! 5-0! Scooped away, but on as far as Frayne. Back to Kilner. Kilner in again. Francis. He's there! What a goal! Francis! And he's there! 5-0! It's got to be all over now. It's got to be all over. Kilner again. 5-0. Stockport County 5, Scunthorpe 0. Just no coming back for anybody now. Scunthorpe, Blackpool, Peterborough, Hartlepool, any of them. They can all forget that second place spot now because it's Stockport Counties. Finley. I want
61 minutes.
16 minutes gone. Paul Williams there sticking to his task again. Number 2 Longdon. Gets round Gannon, but once again David Frayne's there. Gets the ball out to Kilner. Of the 4th goal. Francis back header. And how did he get that away there from... There was big Jim Gannon there, went hurtling in. What a great season he's had. Brilliant season for young Paul Williams. Taking his chance. Bill Williams. And what a great time for Bill Williams there. Been out with an injury. Had quite a few games with the reserves. And he's coming on. I was just trying to see who it was. And it was Alan Finley there, nearly the 3rd player to get 2 goals. It came off the back stanchion. Big Alan Finley nearly doubled his scoring then. Captain. Andy Thorpe there taking the congratulations from Danny Bergara. Danny Bergara not always a man to not always a man to show his emotions, but will do this time. Andy Kilner with the throw. Francis on. The keeper there, down to his left. Got the ball away from David Redfern. The crowd now. Francis. Bill Williams forward. And there it is! It's there! County have done it, and there's a crowd streaming on the pitch now. I'll just let you take in the atmosphere. Ken, what a great day.
Well, Keith, I'm absolutely overawed. I've seen this site so many times before, doing the commentaries, as you know, in the pre-match. I've seen these scenes, I've seen the people here, but I'm absolutely overwhelmed. I'm choked, Keith, but I'm so happy. Brilliant.
Jim Gannon, Paul Williams, Chrissy Beaumont, Neil Matthews, David Redfern. Sorry. Neil Matthews, Big Kevin Francis, Bill Williams, Andy Thorpe.
Just let me hold on to you. All right. There they are. Andy Thorpe, David Frayne. Danny Begara's coming in now. Tony Barris, what a season he's had. Brendan Elwood, brilliant. Mark Payne, been out of Kevin Francis, 2 goals, celebrating there, man of the match, and what a game he had. I thought he had a great game last week at York, but what a good game he had today. He just couldn't be left alone at all. Steady, lad, steady, please. Great scenes here. I'm sure it'll take quite a while now. A lot of the crowd is streaming away as the players have taken the accolades behind us here engulfed by the fans. It'll be a long time. I'm sure they're going to be long celebrations tonight. Who? Tony? Tony, yeah. Can't get any young. Well, would you have settled for that score before the game, Tony?
Just a bit late, aye. Yeah, it was a bit of an improvement.
Well, what a great start we had, wasn't it? You know, 2 up after 12 minutes. Well, almost 1 up after 30 seconds, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a dream start, like, and settled all the nerves down after all that, and just brilliant, really.
And what did the boss say to you at half-time? Go out and get, at half-time, he said, get another one immediately?
Yeah, he just said, don't settle down, just said, keep going, 1 more and it'll kill him, which it did.
And it did, yeah, excellent. Then in the end, in a way, it went a little bit flat, really, didn't it?
Yeah, it did, because those that had a playoff spot, like, they couldn't go any higher, so we were the only ones that really wanted to win at the end.
Yeah, but what a way to, and run us up as well, because Blackpool, I don't think they've won 6 or 7 1, have they?
No,
they were losing the last time we have they lost?
They're in the playoffs, yeah.
Yeah, they're in the playoffs.
Yeah, they haven't gone up now.
Oh, so there you see, but it's not just about one game, it's been all the season, Tony, and what a great game we've had, haven't we?
Brilliant, absolutely.
Todd, Lee, great way to finish the season, Kevin.
Yeah.
We go up as runners up, and you get the man of the match and 2 goals. Just what was your view about the game?
It was a bit tense like before the game started.
Andy?
Everyone was winding each other up, and we just thought that we're great there, and we just played to our best of our ability. And we went out there and we annihilated them. Simple as that. They couldn't live with us.
No, what a great start, But they couldn't live with you. I think you left 1 or 2 knocked him out. I think I'll give credit to the referee. I thought he had a great game, the referee. Yeah, I think he could have thrown the yellow card out a few times with 1 or 2 players.
Yeah, he missed a few things, but all in all, he wasn't a bad ref.
Some of them fouls are yours, like.
Yeah, well.
Andy Thorpe, come in here.
Does that mean you don't want to talk to me anymore then?
Yes, I will do, yeah.
Oh,
we'll talk to you when you've got local lad captain, what a season, Andy.
Oh, not bad, well, that just tops it all up for me. It's been a good season for me anyway, getting that the sports personality and all that crap. I'm a testy, don't forget the testy. Man City in August. Get your tickets now.
Can we just have a quick rundown on his goals this season?
That's right, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you.
There was a 5-second silence and that was it, but no, seriously though. 3rd division.
Oh, well, how long have I been here? 15 years, whatever. I've not even been near it apart from last year, so to me, yeah, I can't believe it.
All the disappointment from last year's gone.
Oh, yeah.
That's forgotten now, isn't it?
That's great. I've never been there, you know.
Runners up as well. Runners up, I mean, that's...
I know, yeah. That's not bad, is it?
Would have been...
Like to win it, but, you know.
Yeah, but
just didn't have the luck.
You know, beginning of the, you know, before the game, we would like to have a 5-0 scoreline and to
oh,
win
what?
Well.
Yeah.
I could have a 1-0 scoreline.
Oh,
fourth,
yeah. That's right, yeah.
We're up in that sort of thing. Still haven't had anybody who can score a hat-trick.
I've said it before, and any fans that say we don't want to go up, well, we can stuff it up their arse now, I'll tell you, because we always wanted to go up. We just, sometimes it just didn't work for us. Today we just proved it.
Neil, tell us about that first goal, how you hammered it in. But we still haven't had anybody who scored a hat-trick yet, have we? Two. Hey,
Chrissy.
Big Alan Finlay nearly got. Go on, let's.
Well, Chrissy was
what
through.
About the flashing header to start with, though, Chrissy. Neil, you weren't far off with that one.
Yeah, great ball from Fraynage. Work on them all the time.
That's right, yeah.
But the first goal, Chrissy went through. I knew he wouldn't score, and I knew it was just a case of getting the rebounds out because Chrissy never scores from there.
Oh, dear.
The difference, yeah, but like I say, they're all important. But the ball's bounced. I could see it was the keeper was, so I just waited for it, lofted it over him, and just had to wait and watch it go in. Big man scored a great goal as well. Finns as well.
All right, we can say now.
I think it helped with them being in that position before last year.
I see.
Coming so close and knowing that this time if they won, they was up.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't think nobody would have stopped us today. We're a good side. We're a good side.
Could have
easily been more. I don't think they had a chance.
Like I say, we've had a tremendous start, haven't we? We've gone out 2 goals first 5 minutes, and then we've done it. I knew you shouldn't have picked me.
It's tea time, folks.
Well, who else but Bill? Who else but Bill
Williams? It was great to see him come on, actually, wasn't it?
Yeah, like you say, Stockport through and through, and he's deserved it. So just for that, 5-10 minutes, whatever he's done, he's deserved to be out there, and be part of it.
I've just asked Ross over there, what was the mood like before he went out? Was you nervous yourself?
Well,
how did you feel? I mean, you both feel nervous, but did you feel over-nervous with the importance of the game?
I think from last year's experience at Halifax and the playoffs itself, you're nervous and obviously you don't know what's going to happen. And I think it proved how confident we were. We went out in the first 10 minutes instead of just getting used to the atmosphere. We really had a go at them.
Because they're no bad side. I mean, they came to play, didn't they? They didn't give us anything, did they?
To be fair to them, they've lost 5-0 and they've played some good football at times.
That's right, yeah, but we were...
Yeah, great game.
I think everybody enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Funny enough, we're saying up there that it went a little bit flat at 3 or 4-0, but I'd rather have had it that than, 1-0 and hanging on.
Yeah,
everybody relaxed.
I think the 2 early goals settled us down, and Russ got the first, and Big Kev settled us down with the second. But then you're coming in at half time, and still at 2-0, we're still not finished. There's still a job to be done, and credit to the lads, they've done it. And as you can see down the dressing room, everybody's just that excited. Everybody at the club deserved it, from the chairman right down to
everybody did.
It's going Shannon. Yeah, but where's the booze? 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 We're all going on a summer holiday. Go over the border with us.
enjoyed it now. Well, I can honestly...
9 games, it takes some doing that.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate the day out of the seaside was spoiled, and it just shows that he can only save and we can head them.
Yeah,
that's great. It was a great day for the town, wasn't it?
Yeah.